dog and he has half a head.
Jesus Christ.
Let me grab a beer or two, and we'll be ready to start.
Grab me one too, because I forgot to grab some.
I'll grab you one.
Do I have Dr. Pepper? I might have Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored by Dr. Pepper.
I wish.
I took some notes because my brain is goo. So I think I remember. We got Sildar's equipment, right?
Yes, we do have Sildar's equipment.
All right, cool.
And there was like a lot of goods in this cavern, and I'm gonna say we're probably gonna. I would like to see us bring down our wagon and
Yeah, bring the wagon like in here and.
Fuck, we didn't hitch those oxen to anything.
No, they might be dead or stolen, but you know. Worst case scenario, we have a lizard folk. We can probably make a cart.
We had bigger fish to fry, but fuck, that would have been the smart thing to do.
They were well-trained oxen.
That's true. You did say that. I do remember that specifically.
We haven't been gone for too long. Maybe like 2-3 hours, I think.
Yeah.
So
the provisions here are presumably what Gundren and Sildar were carrying on the go-ahead trip, right? Or are these just other things that they've looted?
Either or, I guess.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
The cargo seemed to be a vast assortment of just different goods, oils, rope, flour, some ale, and they were kind of all marked with like a blue lion.
Okay.
But Sildar and Gundren had not left with a cart. They just took off on horses.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, first things first, we should go back and try to get Sildar.
Yes, I will
drag
pick
Clark
up
over there.
The dead Clark, and I can't hold on.
And yeah,
Well,
and then I think we should circle back and
Boom.
grab what provisions we can and take those into town as well.
Boop.
All right, you guys just go back through the cave.
Oops. Nope. Potion of giant
potion
strength. Yeah.
How did you get so big? How did you do? Why are you?
Why does it not want me to grab this? I don't understand.
Grab the hand thingy.
Yeah, I did. It is the hand thingy.
Okay, there you go.
But it wants me to, oh, there. I gotta be right there. Okay,
Is this
got
your
it.
first time?
With Owlbear Rodeo, yes.
Oh, okay.
So.
Well, that makes sense. Ow, God! I moved myself, and then myself moved.
Oh yeah, like fucking who's the owlbear savant now? All right,
it was me. I was just. It's not that hard. You just click it and drag. I don't know what the problem is.
No, so it keeps wanting me to like
enlarge it.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I think if you accidentally click it first, it brings those up.
Right.
And once you bring those up, it won't really let you drag it.
Good design.
I never even clicked it without dragging it. I didn't even know it was up.
Okay.
No.
We are already off the rails. It is 5 minutes in.
All right.
Let's go ahead and lock that one.
We're gonna finish this in January.
Lock it. If you lock it, then we can't.
Okay,
if you lock it, I can't move it, dildo.
Yeah, level 5 in a few months.
Okay, there we go. Perfect. So we're gonna saunter.
So you guys drag Clark's headless body, a little lighter than what he was at first without a head and without his weapons and such, back. And you just see, as you go back into the goblin cave, they have a little fire lit towards the back of it. You see one of the goblins that somehow survived the burning hands, holding his scimitar up to Sildar, still gagged and bound in the back. You see Ymit kind of wielding his, pointing it towards you and said, "Is that who I think it is?"
We killed your bugbear.
Toss him on the floor in front of him and be like, "He's dead. Now give us Sildar, or it's going to be you as well."
Well, you did fulfill your end of the deal, but now that means Ymit is chief, which means Ymit can alter the deal. You, give me. He counts on his fingers and counts to 3, but then kind of forgets where he was at. 2 silver pieces too, and then, as tribute to great Ymit chief of the Kregma, and then you have Sildar.
Let me get this straight. So Clark came in here and slapped you around like you were nothing and became chief. And then you asked us to take care of it. And we butchered his ass like he was nothing. And now you want to redo the deal? How about I redo the deal where we shove this axe up your ass? I don't have an
Yeah,
axe.
there's
to
3
blade.
of us. There's 2 of you. How about my
And if you
friend
want that to
turns
be
you
an
into ashes?
Yeah, right. And if you want that to be an intimidation check, I'll gladly do it.
You can definitely make an intimidation check. Let's just do it.
Oh shit! I thought my
I think that
intimidation was higher
threatening
than
to
that.
shove an axe up something's ass is worth
Yeah.
an intimidation check.
People always forget that intimidation's like a charisma thing.
We got numbers. We got numbers.
I thought an intimidation thing would be more like I'm a fucking angry ass lizard barbarian dude.
That's what I was gonna say. You might as well roll that advantage, I believe, especially just dragging Clark's body in here. And what you guys said was pretty good. You can roll that one advantage.
What is this? It's 12. It is. It's a decent DC. I don't know. We got numbers. We killed 5. Gobbo Slayer here killed 5 people right in front of him in his snap.
I agree, which is why I think the 12 is good. I just want to see how high you could roll it. You do bring up good points. Yeah, go ahead and let that old human go. The other goblin's like, and just goes and cuts the bonds and just kind of pushes Sildar forward with his gag still in his mouth. He kind of just wanders over to you. Okay, deal is done. You kill Clark, you get the human, and now we're good, right?
Mostly. One other thing. Clark was a bitch, so we suggest you stay here for a little while because we'll be back to clear out his shit. And then you can have everything else.
Okay, sounds like a good deal to me. I'll give you until you can have until tomorrow, and then after that, it's Ymek's cave only, and you guys are not welcome back anymore. Only goblins.
Deal. Enjoy your life.
That's fine. I've had my fill of this godforsaken cave.
Fucking seriously.
Also,
this
bring me
level
back
1
my
cave.
wolves.
Oh, bring him back as wolves. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So I would say
Well-
let's load up that shit and get it to the wagons or whatever.
Let's get Sildar out of here.
Is Sildar still gagged?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
But
should probably
we
leave
don't
him like
want to
that.
talk around Yemek, so let's get out of here.
Okay.
Pew! Fucking Roadrunner my way out of here. Fuck this place.
What? Why am I in the water?
The dwarf just goes sprinting off further into the cave, needing a bath.
Yeah, baby.
A lot of goblin blood.
All right, let's get Sildar's bonds off of him. See how he's doing.
Ungag him. I want to make sure he gets his sword and his armor.
Yep.
All right. So you give him back. As you walk up, you just kind of pull the gag off of him. Unless the dwarf is doing it, then the dwarf has to jump up a little higher to reach. He bends down to help
Can I
you out a little bit.
sensually take it off with my towel?
No,
Okay.
No.
please don't.
I don't know. It's up to you.
No, I'm just
Slash
fucking
fic.
kidding, Ryan. Just go.
Okay, as you pull the gag off and hand him he had like a long sword and just like a chain shirt emblazed with like a gauntleted fist, like kind of like a little emblem made into it. About time. I got out of there. It smelled like shit. It's good to see friendly faces here.
Hmm.
And thanks
What-
for grabbing my gear.
What happened?
Gundren and I just riding along the Triboar Trail, minding our own business, when we ran into a felled tree, and our horses stopped for just a second, and loads of goblins came out of the brush around and just kind of swarmed and pulled us from our horses. And as we were pulled to the ground, arrows and everything were flying into the horses. They fell to the ground, and they just didn't have a chance. There's about 20 of them.
What? So you were with Gundren. What happened to Gundren?
They tied us up and dragged us here. Gundren was taken to another room. I believe that dead bugbear that you guys had brought back. He was taken there, and I had heard just from some goblins as I was bound in the cave that someone named Grohl had requested him be brought to him, but I have not seen him since then.
Grohl.
Okay, because we didn't see any sight of him. We took down the bugbear, as you heard. So there's no trace of him. Maybe we should go back and take a look. But so why? So does this have anything to do with what Gundren? What do you know about what Gundren found? Do you think this was targeted?
I believe it had been targeted unless they were just capturing everyone along the trails. I agreed to accompany Gundren, a wizard, human wizard from Neverwinter named Yarno Albrecht, came to Fandalen around 2 months ago to help establish order. We have not heard any word from him. I was requested to come here and investigate, so I figured I might as well tag along with Gundren. As we traveled, Gundren said he found some kind of lost mine, but he didn't talk too much about it besides that.
That's all he said about the mine? Did he say where the mine was?
Near Fandalen. He did not give me the location. I know he had a map of some sort there.
Shit, mind your own damn business.
The map is gone.
Not surprised. I believe that maybe these goblins and the bugbear were working for someone that may be interested in where the location of the mine is as well. Just kind of readjusting his armor as he's talking.
What is the mine for?
The mine, as history tells, a long time ago it was not only a great source of platinum and gold deposits, but there was some type of magic, I believe, if I remember.
We have to find this mine.
We should find this mine.
We should probably plunder this mine.
I'm going for magic. You guys can go for gold, but I'm more interested in the magic.
So, why did Gundren mention at all why he left early? Because all he told us was that he had to take care of some business. But why did he leave ahead of us by 2 or 3 days?
We were supposed to meet his brothers in Fandalen to, I guess he was going to head back to the cave and begin maybe setting up some prospecting. I'm not quite sure. He just was in quite a rush to get back.
So, so you just know about we just don't have any leads. This guy Grohl. Do you know anything about this Grohl person?
I just heard the name Grohl and how he requested that the dwarf be brought to him. Other than that, just heard about the goblins talking about how they enjoyed pulling his beard and mocking him as they saw him. But as we got into the cave, we were separated. I did not see him since then.
Grohl's probably not a goblin. He's probably not a bugbear. Because they listened to him.
Right. So...
What's bigger than a goblin and a bugbear?
Hobgoblin? Well, not big. Well, Hobgoblin isn't bigger, but it's smarter than a bugbear.
Regardless, whatever it is, we'll kill it.
It'll burn.
That is true.
I mean...
As you pet your cat while you're saying that.
We've got to find...
Kill it.
Yeah. We've got to find Gundren.
$1 billion.
We have no leads.
For 300 silver.
Where were you guys? Why don't we just check the town we were heading to see if maybe there's something
Fandalen?
Yeah, Sildar also suggests, with no leads, I believe that it's best to continue on to the nearest civilization in Fandalen. Maybe they may know more than I about. Maybe they've heard of this Grohl or.
Maybe.
I also have business in Fandalen.
What's you mentioned a symbol on his chain shirt. Would I know what that symbol is?
It's actually, you don't have to roll anything. It's actually pretty common knowledge in there. Lord's Alliance.
Lord's Alliance. Okay.
Yep.
Got it. Okay, we should
Who
go back.
Sildar is employed by.
Right. So he mentioned what? Sorry, just circling back on the Albrecht thing. What was that specific point? I wasn't super clear.
He a human wizard that was named Iarno Albrecht had traveled to Vandalen 2 months ago. He was also a member of the Lord's Alliance. But
Okay.
there was no contact since he had arrived to the town. He sent a letter saying that, I didn't say this in his thing, but he had sent a letter back when he arrived and they had heard no word from him in 2 months. So Sildar was tasked with coming and investigating to see maybe where the location of this wizard is.
Okay. I would like to go back to the Bugbear cave and just take a look now that we know that Gundren was held there to see if there's anything we could find. And I guess also grab, what we can of the provisions.
Awesome. I agree. Let's go grab that shit. Where the hell am I? Oh, I was blending in with the green.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see.
Yeah, I mean, that's on brand. I mean,
oh, Jesus, that's pretty good.
Dude, I guess none of us want to go check on our old friend Vash, do we?
I just see him get dragged. He somehow walked back to the entrance of the cave.
Well, I didn't know how you wanted to handle that because you said he was permadead, so I don't know.
He falls into the river.
Let's leave his body up there. Maybe you guys can go check him out. He's not in the river, damn it. Okay. There we go. That takes care of that.
And he's locked.
Damn it.
So you guys are heading back to the...
Yeah.
The rest
Pew. As well as grabbing this stuff, I would also say to my party, do we know how long it's going to take to get to town? Because we may need to rest up as we almost got decimated in here.
I would need to think back.
You almost got decimated.
First off.
I don't remember how far out when we got jumped. It feels like it's been 2 or 3 weeks since...
You guys are... From where you guys had been ambushed, seem to be about a day out from.
Okay.
According to what you were told and the maps you were given to Vandalen, it seemed to be about a day out by cart.
Maybe when we get back to the main road, we can set up a camp somewhere. In case we're worried about getting jumped again.
That sounds good. Okay.
All right, so we're back in here. Start loading my big ass up and stuff.
Who are you loading up? There's quite a bit of. It seems to be almost its own cart full of goods that have been brought here.
And our cart was already pretty full, wasn't it?
Then just the stuff that might be worth the most. You said that there was some alcohol in here, maybe some goods.
Seems to be some kegs of ale, some flour, some oil, rope, that kind of thing.
So I'm a cook. Yeah. So I'm a cook, so I'd probably, and I'm proficient in cooking. So I would like to take, some stuff just for provisions if we're going to camp. We have another mouth to feed.
We should definitely keep some of this keg.
What kind of oil? What kind of oil is it?
Yeah, is it like eating oil or burning oil?
Yeah.
I don't know. What kind? Do you want to check?
I didn't think about beard oil.
I would like to make a check to see what kind of oil it is.
Okay.
Which check would that be?
A tongue check.
Roll nature.
Ouch.
+1. Let's go. 14.
14. There's like 2 little ceramic jars that are just marked oil. Not really anything else in it, but as you open and smell one, you can tell it's olive oil. And the other one smells a little bit stronger. Not like alcohol, but definitely kind of almost cinches your nose hairs.
Burning oil.
I'm gonna keep that one.
I'm gonna take the olive oil.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be really upset that I'm not getting any goddamn beard oil.
When you grab the olive oil, on the back on the label it says imported from Moonshay Islands.
Ooh,
I'm gonna keep that little note. And you said some rope. I'll probably grab. Does it happen to be exactly 50 feet of rope, or?
It sure can be.
Okay, that's fine. Anything else like I would like to not fall off another escarpment. Is there a grappling hook in here by chance? Anything useful?
No grappling hook that you have noticed.
Sounds good. Then I'm good. Otherwise, I spent most of my rations feeding dogs, so.
At least you can drink olive oil now.
Well, olive oil and flour, and maybe we can.
Flour. We can almost make gravy.
Yeah.
Ooh, I love gravy.
Or if we
and if there's spices.
Gravy.
You said there were spices or no? I can't remember. We probably want to take the spices back to town.
We're just looking for anything kitchen related at this point.
Basically,
apparently,
right?
This is like my personal side quest, I guess.
Ooh, Nat 1. Nat 1. No spices, unfortunately.
Oh, boo! All right, that's fine.
I think you should roll that at advantage.
Nope. There's no advantage on spice finding.
Oh well.
As we're looking around, anything that would seem like it belonged to Gundren, or does Sildar have any ideas about anything in here that might give us any sort of clue about where Gundren might have been taken?
Sildar, if you're asking him, Sildar's like, I was kept in the other cave with the goblins. I never actually came in here. If you wanted to look for anything that could have been Gundren's, you can roll investigation.
Sure, give it a shot. Yep. 10. Perfectly average.
Why doesn't this update?
When you look over to where one of the stalagmites are on the left around here, you kind of see the remnants of a rusted chain kind of tied around with a little one anklet that has been opened. And you see like a small little kind of like rags thrown that was almost like a little bed.
Can I, do I see anything if I search through the rags? Any personal items or anything else?
Let's see. If you search through the rags, you do find a kind of silver little locket, and when you open it up, you see 3 bearded dwarves, all kind of with their hands around each other. One you recognize as Gundren, and can only assume the other 2 are his brothers, one of them being bald.
Well, that's depressing. Okay.
What part? A bald dwarf, or?
No, we have no idea where he went, and we're probably going to go talk to his brother, so I
would hate to be bald.
Yeah, right? Jesus, my hair's my moneymaker.
So I'll pick up the locket, and on our way down, I want to pick up the map case, too, so that we have something to give to the brothers when we go meet them.
You are very thoughtful. And then my character throws up all over the ground.
Well, I want to make sure it's like pretty clear that we're trying our best here.
Let me just throw that in my notes real quick that you have the locket and the empty map.
God, my stream is doing terrible tonight.
What does that mean?
I'm streaming with you guys. I'm saving a local copy of what I'm streaming as well, so it's recording. And I'm also uploading our last video to YouTube at the same time. So my computer's pretty much like, hey, can you fucking not?
I mean, you could pause the upload real quick. You could have found any other time to do that.
Sounds like a you problem.
It is a me problem. I didn't say it was your problem, but I'll fucking make it your problem because I know where you live.
Uh-oh. Demonetized.
True.
Don't
you have to be monetized to be demonetized?
I think so.
You're like you're like 0 minus 0 here, so.
You actually owe them money now.
Yes, that's valid.
All right, so you guys grab what supplies you can, and everything that you see has either like labels with a blue lion emblazoned upon it. The sacks are kind of stitched with the blue lion.
What's the? Do we know what that symbol is? Blue lion, because it's different from Sildar's symbol, right? It's not.
Right. It's not the closed fist.
Yeah.
Just like a blue rampant lion.
Is that like a coat of arms or a trading company, something?
You can roll history for that.
I mean, I can. Let's see what
you can.
I actually trained in it.
It's a +2. It's not bad.
There you go. 17? Yeah.
You recognize it as the symbol of the lion shield. It is a smaller trading company. They may have a shop in Fandalen.
Okay, that's worth knowing. So we at least have a place for these goods to go.
Mm-hmm.
When we get there.
Oh,
We don't want to show up to Barthen's and just be like, "Hey, we got this stuff that you asked for and all this extra crap."
I'm gonna walk over to Bayrick calmly and say, while you're taking your notes, can you put it in there that when we're done doing whatever the fuck it is we're supposed to be doing for Gundred, we come back here and blow this whole fucking cave up? Everyone in it.
I look up and say, "That's implied."
Okay, got it.
That's
good. Come back here at level 10 and just be like,
I've never. Yeah, Yimmick may think he's coming back to build up his empire, but that's not.
We come back and Yemik, it's just Yemik when we come back. The goblin died.
Just like.
Or there's like hundreds of goblins building like a fortress out of the caves.
That sounds
nothing. A few fireballs can't.
Yeah,
handle.
seriously. Jesus Christ,
like
our
half
pyro
dragon,
tiefling
half
over
goblins.
here.
Like half red dragon, half goblins for some reason.
I'm not even like. If I was a wizard, I could be more of a pyro, but I'm just a themed warlock.
It's just like I see you like with your shirt pulled over your head like Beavis. Fire, fire, fire!
Sildar just mentions, wasn't there another one of you guys in Neverwinter?
Oh, he's sleeping in this corner over here.
Oh shit, the dragonborn! I'm gonna run over to where he was and check out him.
Alright, as you go and check, what are you checking on him?
I just like going for a pulse, check to see if he has a pulse. Yeah.
You like feel his scales, and though they're normally kind of cold as a dragonborn, they seem colder than they should be. His eyes don't open. He doesn't respond to your touch, and really don't hear.
Sorry, I gotta do this.
Or not hear, but feel pulse.
I'm gonna walk over and put my hand on I don't know how to pronounce your name. Tybalt, right?
Tybalt.
Tybalt. I'm gonna put my hand on Tybalt's shoulder and say, "Leave it. Talos has him now."
I don't know who that is, but okay.
What how do Dragonborn cultures typically bury their dead, or do they bury their dead?
Probably eat them.
I think it probably just depends on
where they're at.
Technically, where they're at. That's probably just society's culture. They fit in pretty well with most societies. Probably whoever they worship.
We should bury him.
Is there a shovel or something?
Let's send him down the river in a boat and then set it on fire.
It's like a small stream. It's not quite a river.
Yeah, he would get stuck. Like
I know, that's the point. It would be funny.
But yeah, I'd like to pick him up and find a place to bury him.
I think we should take whatever rations he has on him first off.
I think you could probably find a shovel somewhere in this cave.
It's a shame we're not closer to anywhere cold. White dragons love white dragonborns love the cold.
You could carry him up the mountains.
That's we
we
got a thing we gotta go do.
Yeah, I don't know. There's people that may be alive that we need to go and try and save.
Does anybody have a teleport spell? We'll teleport them to a mountain.
I have
supplies. There was 2 shovels actually. Going to the Lion Shield coaster.
Okay. I mean, I'd like to bury him not like a little bit further away from this cave, like not just like at the entrance, but I'd like to walk at least up a little ways on our way back to the wagons.
Oh, I thought you were burying him in the cave.
No, we're not burying him in the cave. That's like it's
That'd be kind of
fucked up. Yemek's gonna be here. Who knows what he's gonna do?
Yeah, they could eat him. We do somewhere else.
Maybe we.
I'm not picking him up. But
actually, this is a good idea. Maybe we could sell him to Yemek. Get some money out of it.
We are not doing that. That is not happening.
I could see if Asmodeus wants his soul. Hold on, I gotta make a call.
I'm sorry. What was that?
You want to see if Asmodeus wanted his soul?
Never mind. No,
I got it.
No, I was tracking. Yeah, I was.
Okay, so we're gonna take
He
him.
didn't
Alright.
pick up.
He didn't pick up.
So Bayrick was gonna pick him up.
Yeah, I'll pick him up and take him. When we walked up the trail down here, we were walking a ways on the way of the stream. About like halfway back, I'd like to find a place and start digging.
All right, you guys grab what supplies you wanted: the oil, both oils, some rope, some flour. I believe you said that you took, and then you guys pick up Vash, and Sildar says, "If you need help carrying him, I believe I could help as well. He did come here to rescue Gundren and I, after all. I do owe him that at the least bit."
I appreciate it.
Can you put on sad music, Ryan?
There's no music. Yeah.
Ooh, you guys. Let's just see if this pops anything up real quick. If not, I'll throw on the playlist.
It's gonna be like,
Oh, nope, that didn't work.
Damn.
like Helm's Deep.
Tavern music.
Close enough.
Oh, I know what song to play.
Oh God.
I did what you suggested, and I put like a notepad screen over the picture of my own video. That has helped me not stare at my own face.
All right, you guys are all leaving the cave now, carrying the supplies and Vash out of the cave. Sildar, I believe, is carrying Vash now. Eric is helping on and off, as he's a little heavy, being a large dragonborn. And you guys walk back out the paths you came in, leading kind of back into the forest, and you go past that open pitfall trap first. Did you want to bury him around that? Or just like a little bit further out of the cave near the water still?
Yeah, like just a little bit further out of the cave. I just don't want to be near. I don't want to be near the entrance. But yeah, like once we're a little bit away from the cave. Yeah, I think around the trap is good.
All right.
I don't want to put him in the trap because that's not. Look at.
You kind of go off the trail a little bit and find
Yeah.
a small clearing where some wildflowers are growing, and it just kind of has a nice beam of sun shining down through the treetops.
Okay.
Perfect.
So, who wants to help dig?
I guess I'll help.
Bayrick and the wizard folk just begin digging. The ground here is very soft and easy to dig through, kind of loose, and everything is getting really stuck onto your shovel. So it's gonna be easy work. You guys dig down. Probably takes you about 2 hours to dig a hole about 6 feet deep.
Okay. All right. Let's lower him into the hole.
I'm just gonna pick him up and drop him into the hole.
Okay, come on. Have some respect.
We dug the hole. I am respecting.
Yeah.
You drop him in the hole, and Sildar just goes, anyone want to say any words over our fallen dragonborn comrade?
Yeah. So I feel like we barely got a chance to know Vash. But I think Morden would say that even those broken and rusted iron can be reforged and returned to the cycle, return to the forge, and it's unfortunate we didn't get a chance, but maybe we'll meet again on another plane.
Sildar just stands and looks down and just holds his sword out into the ground and just nods. Good words, dwarven friend. Sildar looks towards Wynn. Would you like to say anything?
In true barbarian lizard folk fashion, shrug. Better him than me. Pick up shit and start walking back towards the main road.
Everyone processes grief in their own way.
Tybalt, would you like to say anything?
May his soul ended up where he wanted it.
I didn't know him much besides the night we talked in the tavern in Neverwinter. But he seemed like a fine lad, and it would have been an honor for me to do battle with one such as he. Unfortunately, he did meet his end before we could do that, so hope his battles stay true to his heart in the afterlife. Alright, I think everyone said what they wanted to. You guys just kind of throw dirt over him and pat it down, and you guys are just heading back.
Pretty much, yeah, to the carts.
Okay, to the carts.
It's like that's like a heavy end to that.
To that fucking level 1 cave.
Oh, dude.
Oh no, there's Gob. Oh, there's something.
That would be funny.
Alright.
But Sildar disappeared. Where is that bastard? Here he is. You guys get back, and where you left the cart, just on the road, you see the 2 oxen still standing there with the cart.
Oh, thank.
You know, I had forgotten about those until about halfway back, and I was really hoping they were here.
By Morden's beard, we're fucking lucky.
I'm gonna go up to the oxen and pat them on the head and call them good oxen.
Fine beasts.
I say we ride about halfway to the town and then set up camp for the night.
Sounds
Deal.
good.
Yeah, it was probably a little afternoon when you guys left the cave. Took about 2 hours to dig the hole for your friend Vash and say your words over his body before throwing the dirt. So probably about 3-ish hours for that. It's probably about 3, and then about another 30 minutes. It's about 3:30 right now, probably by your.
I'd say we ride until nightfall and then, or like close to nightfall, and then set up camp, and we'll set up watch after that.
Sildar says, hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna take a ride in the cart. It's been quite a few days for me.
You deserve it.
And just hops in the cart.
Oh, did changing maps remove his Gobbo Slayer tag?
No.
Oh, that's easy fix.
Yeah,
fix.
it's permanent now.
It's permanent. Every time I see a goblin, be like, I killed 90 at one time.
He was given the title Goblin Slayer.
There should be some lore about him, like it goes through all the goblin ranks, the Gobbo Slayer, and then whenever they fight him, they have to make
like some ghosts of Tsushima stuff. Or it's just like
it's like a wanted poster.
I have like advantage on all goblin attacks.
What I was thinking was, every time you fight a goblin in this region from now on, you would get a free action of intimidation once per combat.
Ooh, I like that.
Nice.
That's cool.
This region as in the Sword Coast as a whole, or
Definitely from along the Triboar Trail for sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure, the different goblin tribes might not talk as much as as these, but
by the way, where exactly on the Sword Coast map are we? I've been looking on this interactive map for a minute.
It's like in the far northwest, I thought. Like it's it's like just south of the mountains in the north, I think.
Yeah, very far north. This is north of Baldur's Gate. You'll see Neverwinter.
Mm-hmm.
Let me pull up the map. And then you're gonna just go a little bit south of Neverwinter and then east. And it should go from the high road to the Triboar Trail, and you should see Van Allen along.
Yeah, there's Triboar.
Right, I'm gonna go put a child to bed. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah.
Word.
If you guys need to use the bathroom or anything, real quick while he's gone. Let me send that water deep now. Neverwinter. Oh yeah, because it's not labeled unless you go. So from Neverwinter, you just go right down south to the Tribor Trail, and right where it's on Sword Mountains,
Mm-hmm.
it's the where the trail splits off to the south. Once it goes east, that's Fandalen. So you're gonna be literally right like halfway between where the high road goes to Tribor Trail and where it's split south is about where you guys are right now.
Okay. Around there. Okay. Cool. Because I was having a hell of a time trying to find it.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, this is a huge. It's got the entire.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's missing some parts. It's mostly just
It's got most of it.
yeah.
I don't think we're gonna be making any trips to Icewind Dale though. Have you played the Icewind Dale campaign before?
No. Did you like it?
I played it for a little bit. Like we got to like maybe halfway through, and
I
then
heard it's
the
pretty tough.
game fell apart. It's pretty tough if you pick the wrong starting quest. Like some of the starting quests are too easy, and another one team wipes most people. I'm gonna see if I can find a stat block for one of the starting quests of the main villain.
Isn't it like that priestess?
The priestesses are tough, but it's actually like a serial killer that you try to fight. There it is. His name is Sefik Kalto. He has an armor cast of 12 with 75 hit points. Meant to be a level 1 fight. His challenge rating is 3. He attacks twice.
Oh Jesus!
He has a +5 to hit.
Careful, careful! I got you.
At level 1.
Yes, and he has a D8 +3 or a D10 +3 damage.
Definitely a good serial killer.
And they also do an extra like 5 cold damage. So wizards have like 10 HP at level 1. So
That's just ridiculous, honestly.
yeah,
A light breeze murders you.
literally. Icewind Dale's not to be played around. You fuck up, you're dead.
Yep. The monsters around that area aren't very nice either.
Oh, are you saying the Icewind?
Icewind Dale, yeah.
Yeah, so I think I watched XP to level 3 play that. They ran a campaign of that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember them going up against an undead giant, and they were like, "Yep, we're getting out of here." I'd like to do that one at some point in time.
I would too. It's a nice campaign.
I'm still working on setting up a salt marsh one, but I'm debating whether I want to spend too much time doing it or not because it's so open ended. I feel like it's just going to be me trying to keep people on track.
Yeah.
So I really like that kind of thing, but I've kind of second guessing it and trying to think of. I don't want to run Curse of Strahd because everyone runs Curse of Strahd. Well, I do kind of want to though, but at the same time,
I've never done it, so do it. Ryan,
If you
I
would-
will follow you to the grave.
If you want to do it, I'll do it as long as
Yeah.
it's within my schedule.
I'm in. Yeah. This. I would do it.
don't hold me to it because I haven't decided what I'm going to do next for
That's
like
fine.
I don't.
I give 0 shits. I'll play whatever.
He's like,
yeah.
Tomb of Annihilation.
Okay, no, fuck off. I'm not doing that. Like,
You don't want to go live in a plague-ridden jungle and get fucked up by traps and shit?
No, I'd rather not. I'd rather not insta die to me taking one step into the wrong square.
yeah.
You didn't follow the puzzle 100% correctly, so yeah, you just you didn't die, but you're just petrified forever.
You have no arms, no legs, and half your face.
You're level 1 and you're petrified, so good luck.
Yeah.
Might as well re-roll.
Didn't think I'd have to eulogize someone. The 3rd session.
Guys, that was just a fluke. I was gonna let him live, but
Oh, I know.
fortunately, he made his choice.
Level 1's brutal, man. It's just.
Yeah, but now we're level 2.
That's true.
Oh shit, we are.
Unfortunately, Vash never quite made it
No.
that far. But
No.
all right, got the music back on. You guys are on the trail, so you still have to go east a bit before it diverts south. So you guys can probably make it to right about where the trail splits south before you wanted to rest in about 5 hours.
That was cute.
Alright,
Making
let's
camp.
set up camp.
All right, let's do
Alright.
it. I will be nice
as
and
you
take
guys were-
first watch.
You gonna take first watch? Oh, you guys are already there setting up camp. All right. Nothing really did happen as you traveled along. Maybe that ambush point was the last one, or maybe you just got lucky. But didn't really hear anything else. Didn't see any travelers on the road as you finally come around a bend on the road, and kind of you see the roads continue going east, but also splitting south. There's a small sign, kind of just handwritten or hand scrawled in it to Fandalin, pointing to the south. The sun is really low at this point. It's definitely almost dark.
Okay.
Well, they're setting.
Okay.
Well, they're setting up camp. I want to go see if there's any like wild. I'm gonna go look for wildlife to possibly kill, and then eat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
I'm-
is that under, by the way? Is that survival or something else?
Survival.
Okay.
Hunting is survival.
Okay, I should
So
probably.
just
I would
looking for
like-
wildlife to hunt
I would like to go hunt. What I roll
Okay,
the
you roll
survival or
survival. Yeah.
Okay.
for sure.
Call that a
Are you
9.
proficient in sur?
Yes, I
Okay,
am.
good. I am 2, but if you're better at it, then yeah, I would. leave
I have
it
a
to you.
+2.
Oh, I have a +3, but whatever.
I rolled. I got a 9.
I have a +3 or whatever. I'm glad that's what your that's what your character's saying. But I have like a +3 in survival, man. Shouldn't I hunt?
I perception the room.
Yeah, I rolled a 9. Now that I found anything.
I'm just seeing if I can even roll lower than you real quick. Nope. You find tracks of what could be deer, maybe some hog, but you aren't able to find anything to feast on tonight.
No, I give up.
Could I try to make some chicken salad out of chicken shit? We got rations. We've got what we've got in the supplies.
Yeah, you
I don't know.
guys you guys definitely have rations you can just eat, which would just be like your your nuts, your hardtack, and
Right.
that kind of that jerky. Did you guys start with anything else? Food wise?
I actually didn't start with any rations.
Well, I have 10 rations, so I can give you rations.
Okay,
That's
I'll take it.
fine.
Let's see if
Yeah.
Vash had any rations. You guys probably.
I don't know. I don't know why you started with nothing.
I have 4 daggers though.
I gave my rations to you to like seduce that dog.
That's true. But you had 10 days worth of rations.
Oh
Like, it's a
yeah, I
lot of
did, didn't
rations.
I? Okay, well then I'm back to 9. Well, listen, okay.
So I have proficiency in cook's utensils, so I can make food. I don't know what
Cook
that
some
does.
shit.
Oh yeah, I think there's in Xanathar's you can do something. You can gain 1 extra hit point per hit die spent or something in a short rest,
Ooh.
but that's like a Xanathar's thing, and I think it's up DM, discretion.
I'm cool with it, but I would just have you just say what's the supplies, what you're cooking. Like if you had hunted
Yeah.
something, you're like, oh, I wanted to make like
We don't
Like
have
a
the
stew
supplies
or
for me to
something
make
like that.
something any.
Yeah, I think
like,
today,
worth
from
doing
what I
right
can
now.
Tell you guys pretty much have rations and some olive oil.
Yeah, so I don't know that I can.
I don't think there's any chefing that you can really make.
Oh wait, hold on. I can come
Uh
up.
oh. Okay, do it.
So with the flour and the nuts and the olive oil, I could make kind of like a cake. No, there's no sugar. That would be tough. Unless we have, need sugar. But if I had sugar, I could do that.
Oh.
I could do it in real life too. So
You're like
You also
what's
don't have
You're like
egg.
what's his nuts from Final Fantasy 15.
right.
Got a new recipe.
I found a new recipe. What are you doing over there? It's like,
You know, why don't you just try making something?
okay.
What should we make that roll?
I think it's survival, but
I think that I would do it as survival.
with proficiency because it's cook's utensils. So I don't. I think
So
it's like
whatever it is, you would. So I would just
Plus
roll
2.
and add +2. Yeah.
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 Oh Jesus, buddy. Just smashed your
Hold on.
face into my chair.
So
Eat shit,
we'll say
Gavin.
that's survival. Plus a 2 is 21.
Ooh.
Jesus.
21.
He's made the fanciest meal ever.
It's the best.
nothing.
You said it was flour, nuts, and olive oil.
It's like olive oil, flour, nuts, and like wait, hold on. What else is my rations?
Water.
Dried food. So there's dried fruit. So I can make like a fruit cake basically.
Oh, like a non-sugary fruitcake.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean,
love it.
look.
But so, it's like a dwarven fruitcake, so it's much better, you know. You just pull out your cooking utensils and put them over the fire and start adding random ingredients. Your two companions and Sildar just kind of look over and like, what the hell is he making? And just like rip open your bags of rations, start dumping random things, a little pinch of this, a little spray of oil, start mixing it up and just leave it over the fire. And you just start almost rising instantly into a perfect like dwarven fruitcake. And the fruit is just perfectly interspaced between the kind of rising loaf of the cake. Just little nuts sticking out. It smells pretty good as it rises.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Beric. I thought that was gonna be shit.
Well, I appreciate your confidence in me. But it's I picked up some skills while I was apprenticing, and I got tired of eating boring meals. So this is the
I agree with the tiefling. I was just gonna cut off my own tail and eat it and watch it grow back.
Well, that is weird. You don't need to do that. We have food.
I would have just eaten my ration. Oh, I don't have. I would have just not eaten, I guess.
All right, we'll eat up. I think it actually turned out pretty good.
Yeah, you guys definitely
Gobble,
it's enough for all four of you to eat, and surprisingly, has a very nutty finish. It's still very moist, even without just olive oil and flour added.
God, there's
Somehow
a
still
lot
came
of
out
jokes
moist.
there.
Mhm.
We should remember to pick up some supplies when we're in Fandalen.
Yeah, we should.
What does Sildar think? Come on, Sildar, wake up.
Sildar,
Kidding.
Just waving food in front
as
of
you
his face.
hand him his
Tell me how good it is.
piece of dwarven fruitcake, he's like, hadn't had a fruitcake in quite a long time.
Stare at him.
Just kind of rips a chunk of it out and eats it. He looks at the lizard folk as he's chewing and just staring at him. He's like, Beric, fruity, nutty, a bit moist, quite good, quite good. I appreciate it. Feels good going down the gullet. Just kind of looks at the lizard folk and looks away again.
Uh-oh. I think we lost audio.
Did we?
On no. I can't. Or is he talking?
Oh,
He
I'm
seems to be
singing
talking.
to myself.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. I was like... All right. Sorry. We can move on.
In game though, that's gotta be hysterical. He looks over and fucking lizard folks just sitting there like mumbling under his breath.
I assume maybe you.
I'm
I don't know. What do lizard folk? Do lizard folk speak their own language? Lizard folk.
Actually, they speak Draconic.
Yeah.
Okay, that tracks. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't know what you're saying. You're a barbarian. I don't know what goes on in your head.
Not much.
Shit, I set that one up.
So even after the unsuccessful hunt, you guys still had a well-cooked fruitcake for dinner. High in protein.
After I finish my food, I'm just gonna go like sit in my little tent and write in my journal the events of the day.
Okay.
I'm gonna stalk back and forth around the perimeter like an angry lizard barbarian would.
You're taking first watch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sildar is just takes out his sword. It been kind of looks like it had been wielded a little bit recklessly by either Clark or some of the goblins, and he's just kind of sharpening it back to the state it should be in. Unrolls his a bedroll and sits there and is just sharpening his blade.
Yeah, Sildar, if we make it into town and there's a smithy there, I can fix up your sword. Undo what those bastards did to your blade.
I appreciate that, Beric. Got a few nicks here. I can make do with it, but definitely needs to see a nice forge.
Ganked. Oh, I caught you.
Yeah, I think otherwise I'd probably just clean up after cooking and then pass the fuck out.
Damn. Everyone just ate your cooked meal and was like, well, I'm not cleaning.
I mean, we're taking watch, so I mean, I'm, like I might as well get some sleep while I can. I almost died today, and we had to bury somebody else, so I'm good.
Yeah. Our Barrett cleans up, and then you're pretty much going to sleep after you clean up.
Yeah.
Wynn is taking first watch. Sildar was just sharpening his blade, and Tybalt was writing in his journal the events of the day.
Dear
So
diary.
he just says, I'm gonna turn over, and he looks over at Wynn. Wake me up when it's time for my watch. I'll take second watch. And Sildar goes to sleep. Tybalt, you staying up?
I'll sleep for a little bit.
It's good music for this.
Sometimes it works out like that.
This is good. I like this. It adds a lot.
Ah, yes.
When, as everyone else, the fire begins to burn down a little bit, and everyone else is asleep, you can hear Sildar snoring. You hear some howls a little bit off the trail, kind of the way you came. Sounds like the howls of wolves.
No. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to move that thing. Are they getting closer, or are they like way off in the distance?
Steadily getting closer, but this is gonna be a little bit distant.
Well, monitor the situation for now. If they get like super close, then we'll deal with it.
Okay. You just continue monitoring, kind of trying to gauge the distance just off their howls. And as you're hearing some howls coming that seem to be like back the trail you came, you begin to hear howls also further down the trail to the east. Yep.
Oh, that's cute.
They seem to be a little bit closer after about 10 minutes of you just kind of monitoring the howls. So when you start hearing the ones behind you as well.
Alright, well, it sounds like they're coming this way, so... Yeah, I guess I should probably wake up the party, see how they want to deal with this. I don't feel like having them come... Bless you, my goodness. And have them come in and take us by surprise in case if they are headed this way. They could be smelling food, or that delicious cake that our buddy made might be drawing them in.
The dwarven fruitcake. Alright, so you go and just wake everyone up?
Yeah, I'll go from area to area and push them lightly with my towel. Tell them wolves are headed this way. Been listening to them for a while now.
Can't you just howl at them back and they'll go away?
That's racist. I'll have you know lizard folk like I purr. I just made that up. There's no lore for that.
As you kind of gently prod everyone awake, I hear howls getting closer. They're all kind of grumbling a bit, but all get up and don their weapons or whatever they wish to don as they're getting up, including Sildar. And just then you see the trail west. You see two kind of red eyes actually light up kind of off into the brush. Are two sets of red eyes.
Here we go.
I want to shoot an Eldritch Blast in the direction of the red eyes.
Jesus.
Do it.
Fucking
Go ahead
do
and
it.
roll it. Go ahead and just roll to hit.
Yeah, I guess I'd also fire off. Well, I mean, he can.
11.
11 does miss, but it blasts by and burns through the brush. And Tybalt and Bayrick, as you can see in the dark, you see one of the gaunt wolves that you had released from the cave there, and that one that had the brush kind of blasted off ahead of it is kind of just shivering in the cold.
Oh.
Oh no, they want to come with us. Quick, give them some of your cake.
All right, yeah, I can feed them.
Never trust a hungry wolf.
That could have been real bad.
Could have murdered another poor doggo.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but it would have been my fault this time. It would have been fun. And the next one will be Barrick's fault, and then
All right, so I'll do the thing I did last time, which is I'll use thaumaturgy to turn my eyes, sort of a calming shade of purple, and then
Purple.
Get lower than I normally am, which is already pretty low, and then kind of put out some of the leftovers, what we had left, and some jerky from
Some
the
of the leftover fruitcake and some jerky. All right, you can roll your animal handling.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Nat 20.
It's 23 in total.
Both of the wolves the other red eyes came out of the brush as you kind of made your eyes purple and were like, come here, come on. We got food. And right out the hands, they both go up and they're just eating right out of your hands.
Oh,
We
Good
have
boy.
new pets.
Definitely very hungry. They hadn't eaten for quite some time. There didn't seem to be much game around even when Tybalt was looking for it, so maybe they had been hunting.
Weren't there 3 wolves in the caves?
There were.
Where did the third?
well, we heard. I wasn't there for that, but it sounds like there
I
was
did
one.
tell you that when you woke you up that they were
Okay.
coming from multiple directions.
And then a third wolf, as you're feeding, comes up into the camp and walks over towards Bayrick as well, following the food.
Okay.
Now all
Yeah.
three are here. There was one behind as well.
Does
All
this
right, so
mean
with
that? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say with that animal handling check, how do I feel about? I don't want to say stable. It's not really the right word, but like, obviously they were pretty horribly mistreated, and they like me because I have food for them. But
Yep.
if they're hungry, I don't want to be food. So I guess I just want to get a feel for like what I feel about that interaction right now, and
Yeah, just make an insight.
Is there
Yeah,
a
okay.
connection growing?
yeah. 14.
14. You can definitely tell that the wolves are docile now. They do recognize your previous kindness and appreciate you feeding them, but they do seem still skittery, like not quite fully trusting
Sure.
Yeah, just give it time.
of anything besides themselves.
So, okay. So how do we get them to? I mean, I guess I would just talk openly, right? They're wolves. How do we get them to sort of scurry off, without sort of being too aggressive?
Wait,
or
don't you want
aggravating
to
them.
keep them? We have dogs.
We can't keep wolves.
3 wolves are very
What?
hard to feed.
No, they're not. They just kill everything for us and eat that.
That's. I don't. If you want to put them in your tent, I think. We can't. It's not we can't. It's not a situation. They're
Maybe
not
we can-
domesticated.
Maybe we could
If they
take them to
don't-
Fandalen and see if there's anybody who specializes in wolf training there.
They are wolves. Like,
I just imagine just the town, all like the poor farmers of Fandown just watching a lizard folk holding 3 wolves on leashes, like just coming into town. Like, yeah, that would go great.
A lizard folk, an albino tiefling, a dwarf, 3 wolves, and a human that lives like on the verge of death.
Oh,
So
and
it's like-
also a partridge in a pear tree.
Yeah. So
Whatever. I'm
another
tired.
day in
I'm going-
Fandalen.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I'm gonna walk into the tent and fall asleep. As I walk by, I'm gonna pat one of them on the head and say, "Good doggo."
They are still kind of distracted eating, so
I guess it's
that
my
applies.
watch. Then at this point.
I think Sildar volunteered to do watch, but it's up to
Okay, that's
you.
fine. But does Sildar have any ideas? I mean, I don't know. I don't think anybody has any
Can
ideas.
Sildar see?
Sildar,
We
it's
have-
like a dim fire. It's gone down. It's not quite up at the height it was while you guys were cooking, but he can definitely see kind of around the camp.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to bed.
But that is a good point. I guess he should stoke the fire. We should stoke the fire if I sit watch.
I mean, we could try to scare them away.
Why don't you just wait for them to leave on their own?
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll keep an eye on them and wait for them to leave on their own.
Sildar just suggests we could light a torch and just shoo them away with the torch.
Don't do that. No, I'm asleep. Never mind.
That's like, look. They're wolves.
You're the one who started feeding them.
Okay, let's save our bacon back there. Like, but, you know.
You save it, you become responsible for it.
They finish the food that you had offered, and they start kind of just sniffing the air.
I have an idea. So what's in our immediate surroundings?
You have a part of the trail leading south, the trail's leading east, and the trail leading west. You guys are just off of it, kind of sitting. If you have Owlbear up, right?
Yeah.
You guys will be sitting kind of like on this side of the road,
Okay.
a little bit off of it, and it's just a little, kind of, a little bit lower ground, a little higher dirt raised a little bit, just a small little circular area with trees. It's kind of interspersed around, not quite a forest, but just a regular like hilly plain.
Yeah. I want to try to see if I can use thaumaturgy again, and this time what I'd like to do is create the sound of like a dying rabbit, or just a rabbit. Doesn't need to be dying. They're wolves. Like 30 feet off in the distance, away from the camp. See if I can get them to go run off.
Can thaumaturgy do that?
Yeah, you can create a sound 30 feet in the distance.
Yeah.
An instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice.
I see. I read all of them except for that one.
Okay, yeah, you create a sound of like a rabbit, making its little rabbit kind of. I can't really make the noise, kind of like a squeal, I guess, kind of rodent noise.
Yeah.
And kind of moving around in the brush, and the wolves do hear that and all seem very excited and do run off into the brush towards the noise, but they do seem like they're kind of searching still close to the camp, but do seem to be searching for it. I'll keep an eye on them.
Okay.
Get some sleep, dwarf.
All right. I'll take my leave then.
Sildar's just whistling a very low tune as he sits. Doesn't sharpen or anything, trying to wake anyone up, but just sits and keeps an eye as he stokes the fire. Just see if anything happens. Ooh, Sildar's a lucky man. The sun slowly starts rising up. The wolves seem to have kind of given up as you go to sleep on the noise, and given up on looking for the rabbit, and kind of wandered off on their own. And I do like that use of the spell, by the way. That was good. Sildar just kind of goes over and with his feet just prods each of you to wake you up. Time to go.
All right, let's pack up.
I need to get to the town. It's been a long time out here in the countryside. I'm ready to civilization.
Alright, let's go.
To hear what everybody says about Fandalen, it doesn't sound like civilization.
Well, I do hear they have a quaint inn there, which is good enough for me.
I will take that.
Quaint.
Okay.
Right. Do we manage
guys-
to get a long rest?
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh no, my temp HP, it's gone.
Oh
no!
no.
How did I lose HP after a long rest?
And after you long rest, somehow you get attacked by those 3 wolves again. I'm kidding.
Oh my god.
You
Wolves
guys all
be following us around the entire campaign.
you don't hear them anymore. They seem to have kind of wandered off after they kind of were looking for that rabbit. Maybe they're kind of pissed off, but I do remember your acts of kindness in the past.
Hi, cutie
guys-
bot.
I'm glad I
Alpaca.
didn't have to scare the shit out of them with thaumaturgy instead. That's.
I thought about it. I was gonna make like harmless tremors and just see what happened.
Harmless tremors.
You guys are
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could have worked too.
Well,
I really
hey,
like-
no, I
I
got
like
him
the
out of
rat
there.
noise. Yeah, I liked the rabbit noise. That was
Alright.
good.
Good.
Yeah, it's
You guys are
clever.
just. You guys all pack up. You guys gonna eat any breakfast? You guys probably okay.
How far out are we?
Half a day.
We should eat some. Well, now let's just eat while we walk. Let's get the hell out of here.
There's no leftover fruitcake, unfortunately. I have to bust
Yeah,
into
gave it off to the wolves. Second time.
Oh my damn food! These damn wolves.
Those wolves had a nat 20 meal.
Yeah, it's
They
true.
did. Anything, they shouldn't have to eat again.
All right, you guys start heading south along the trail, and you see old wagon tracks and a weird thing. You hadn't seen any travelers actually traveling this road the entire time you've been on it.
It's just a
Once you
glitch in
turn
the
on the
matrix.
Tribord
Ignore it.
Trail.
There's no travelers.
Damn, that really made me kind of had like a really weird thing that this would be weird if it was like a Matrix campaign, but anyways, it's not. But that really got me thinking. I was like, but yeah, no travelers you had seen on the Tribord Trail. Even while camping, no one had walked by. No one had tried to join your camp. So, but as you turn south, you begin to see markings of carts and the such along the road as you're passing. You're seeing just rolling hills, some with wildflowers, and far distances you can see like windmills turning. Definitely like a farmland area, more very rural. Not any, you won't see like any forts or anything around the area. You guys continue south and just good weather. Sun is shining, quite warm, not causing you to sweat too greatly. Some of the armor might be a little sweaty as you're going, but just a nice sun, bright blue sky, very light clouds in the air as you're traveling south. A good day to be traveling for sure. After about 5 hours of walking, just eating rations, and were you guys discussing anything as you were traveling?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we kind of talked to Sildar. So Sildar, what are you gonna do once you get into town?
First, it's been a long time since I've had an ale, so that's stop number one,
Ha!
as bad as that is. Second,
Good answer.
I believe I will go to the town master's hall and inquire about the whereabouts of Iarno Albrecht. But I do think the first thing we should do is visit the inn, secure some lodgings, and have an ale together to celebrate and in remembrance of the Dragonborn that we laid to rest.
How
think that sounds
does
good.
the town feel about other races?
There.
Valid.
I'm trying to say this, give you as much information as I can without like kind of metagaming myself.
Mhm.
It's more of a. There's not a lot of exotic races there. It's more of a human, halfling, dwarven kind of, maybe some elf civilization. Not a lot of half orcs, dragonborn,
see.
any of that kind of thing.
I see.
A lizard folk and tiefling may catch a few glances, but they're not openly hostile to any races from what you've heard. It's a lot of refugees from different places around the area. A lot of people traveling from Neverwinter trying to get out of the big city.
Okay.
And finally, what kind of shops do they have? In particular, is there any sort of areas where somebody could craft me or already sell maybe an item that'll help with
Who are
my
you
night
asking that?
vision to Sildar?
Sildar didn't answer that last question. Sorry if I wasn't clear about that. I was just giving him a little information about the town that he could have heard about it.
Oh, sorry.
Sildar has not been to this town before.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he had been. Okay, my bad.
So I honestly thought that was just Sildar talking to, to be honest. Because I was
Okay.
asking Sildar.
I'm retconning that then. Sildar has been here once before,
Okay.
and he knows that there's a lot of refugees from other areas, and there's not a lot of exotic races. And he does know that there is Barthen's Provisions, who is expecting the shipment of the oxen that you guys have, and the Lion Shield coaster, and also the Miners Exchange there.
So, did Gundren hire Sildar, or did they just travel as because they were going to the same place? I wasn't sure. I was super clear on that.
They had
Yes.
known each other from a previous time.
Got it.
Gundren had actually been accompanied. It used
Well,
to be,
I would
Gundren
ask.
used to be
Yeah, I would
yeah.
ask like how he knew Gundren.
Gundren and I and a few others had once explored the tome of an ancient dwarven king, searching for treasures together. We used to be good companions and drinking buddies in the past, and he searched me out to escort him.
Sounds good. Well, we should find him then. What? How about you? We help you. You help us. You're looking for Albric, and we're trying to, I guess, help locate Gundren, right? Because we can't.
Oh,
I think as Tybalt said, dead men don't pay.
I agree, and he just kind of counts. 4 heads are better than 1, is what I always say.
That's
definitely
amazingly
agree, too.
specific.
I definitely agree. Well, we used to have 5 heads. Unfortunately, one of them is no
Ugh.
longer with us. But
Keep bringing that up.
He was really only worth
It's-
half a head. Did you hear him speak?
it definitely hurt my heart a bit. I kind of took a liking to him when we met. But anyway, we remember him in the future. But I agree. Working together is the best cause. I will inquire about if anyone knows or heard of the one they call Groll as well, as I'm searching around the town.
Roll.
I certainly, I think we'll try to ask around. Obviously, we'll talk to Gundren's brothers and anybody else that might know anything about what they were onto that might give us some idea about where they might be.
I have not met Gundren's brothers myself, but I look forward if they're anything like their brother. They'll be good dwarves themselves.
All dwarves are good. I don't know what you're talking about. Well,
Hmm.
maybe not all dwarves.
I know of a few rotten teeth, gray skin ones that could definitely use a few baths.
Aye.
As you guys are talking, you are kind of traveling through some like wooded hillsides, and eventually, as you're kind of following this rutted track, it kind of emerges around a corner, looking down over the town of Fandown. You catch your first glimpse. It seems to be like, you kind of count quickly, but around 40 or 50 simple log buildings. Some seem to be built on like old stone foundations from where you can see. You can see kind of old ruined stone walls covered in ivy and briars surrounding some of the newer looking houses and shops. Where the wall is built out, it seems like the town must have been much larger in the past. Most of the buildings that are now built up are just on the sides of the roads and the cart tracks going through, which you can see the small tracks as they're coming into the town, kind of widening onto one large main road that seems to climb as you're looking at the north, completely to the east, up to a large hills at the end, where you see like a ruined old stone manor at that end of the town.
Huh.
As you continue,
Seems out of
approaching-
place.
Yeah, could be. As you continue approaching towards the town and get closer, you see children kind of playing upon like the town square and townsfolk going to different shops and attending to their chores and their duties for the day. As you're walking by, especially the lizard folk, gets a lot of looks his way, but no people approach you, and all just kind of return to business as you kind of walk by.
I'm waving at everyone.
Some that see you,
morning.
some kind of just are kind of distracted by the lizard folk walking by, but the ones that hear you say good morning and wait and do see you waving as being kind of shorter, as they're looking a little bit higher at the taller lizard folk, return the wave quickly and say morning to you and such as you go by. Sildar, as you get into town, you can almost see Sildar, who would seem to be almost on edge as you're traveling, seems much more at ease as he kind of just glances at you all and says, my friends, to the inn, I say.
To the end.
Well, we got all these provisions.
Actually, we should probably drop these provisions.
Do we need to
off,
drop these first, or I mean, I guess I wouldn't be too concerned.
Definitely would like an ale, but
Yeah.
if you must make it to Barthen's, I can lead you there as well. It's up to you, my friends. I do owe you for getting me out of that stinking goblin cave.
I mean, if you think there's no issue having an ale first, I think I could
No,
I could agree to
think
that.
your mind is more sound than mine. I think that going and getting rid of these oxen in the cart might be the best.
Let us go then.
You could probably tie up a horse, but not like 2 oxen and a whole cart, like right outside the inn. Sorry,
I'll leave it on the street.
I'm letting details get in the way of a story.
Okay, I will lead you to Barthen's, and he kind of takes you into the main town. You go past, you go by a kind of stone inn with some like lumber ceilings. It says Stonehill Inn, kind of on a sign in front of it. Soda just kind of glances by longingly at it as you walk by. You see
I'm such a buzzkill.
a small
great.
stone church kind of set next to the inn, also on the main green there.
Church.
A symbol of some god kind of shown high above. And as you continue, he leads you on a southern path, kind of going onto a muddy cart trail up to where you're going to see. Let me make sure I took you to the right place. Haha, I did. It's like got a kind of red painted wooden tile roof and kind of made of the new lumbers. And I believe I even have an awesome picture for you guys.
OMG.
Because that's how cool I am.
You're so good at your job.
I love pictures. Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Oh, Jesus.
I like this.
So
Did you make this in Incarnate? Or no?
this one I didn't make, but I do make some things in Incarnate. I actually
Okay.
do love Incarnate, and I like it a lot.
I made some maps in Incarnate too. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. I do steal a lot of maps from Incarnate too.
I
Well,
do.
don't
I
steal them
definitely.
'cause you're
I
allowed
definitely.
to, but
Yeah, I definitely clone maps in Incarnate and make my own changes.
Sometimes making it from scratch is a pain in the ass, is all I gotta say, but I do love it. As you approach this building, you see a few emptied carts kind of sitting outside, and 2 young boys, one kind of wearing like a red shirt, blonde kind of shoulder length blonde hair, kind of standing in front of it talking with a young half elf boy with like dark brown kind of bowl cut hair.
Hi, lads. Is this Barthen's Provisions?
They scream strange.
It looks
danger, run away.
provisiony.
The blonde
It's
one's
carts.
like, "Aye, this be Barthen's Provisions.
Are you Barthen? I'm saying jokingly.
No, I'm not Barthen. Barthen's inside. I'll go fetch him. I'm Anders. I'm a
Hi,
clerk
Anders.
here.
Oh my god!" Someone cast enlarge on the cow. That was an accident. Okay.
You have to RP that one out.
It happens. It happens to everybody.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm dragging it. Just look at the giant cow. Thistle, guide them to where to park that cart. I'll go fetch Barthen. You see the blonde boy running inside, and Thistle said, just right over here, gentlemen. Just park the cart right over here. We'll begin unloading it.
Park.
All right, let's guide the oxen in. Yep.
Sildar is also here, although his token's not here. He was walking along with you, begrudgingly.
I just wanted a beer.
You can't hear.
Yeah, cool.
That's
Sildar. There he is. He's a dragon.
Yeah. Sorry.
He's a polymorph dragon.
I was playing with the token. Sorry.
I don't know why
sorry.
I'm reacting this way. Like, it's just like
I don't know how to delete or remove tokens.
You're clearly not, doing that. I don't...
I figured it out.
I'm punch drunk today. Sorry.
That would be funny
you're
though.
good.
Like, you guys are level 2. Here's a dragon.
It's like,
An adult dragon.
it's like shit.
Could even handle a youngling, right? I don't think we could handle a freshly hatched dragon at this point.
Yeah.
I think you could maybe handle like an egg, maybe. You hear some screaming. Mr. Barthen, there's a cart here. I'm not sure where they're from. I didn't check. Well, go unload it then, boy. You just hear from inside. Comes running out. Mr. Barthen said, come on inside the shop.
I guess I would say there's 2 sets of crates there. The ones with the what was the
A tiefling
symbol?
and a lizard folk
A blue rampant lion.
the blue lion crates. I believe we need to deliver somewhere else. So hold on those for now. But everything else was sent here as part of Gundren Rockseekers. Whatever. He's a boy. Just leave the.
He says, "I am Master Dwarf," and he just kind of holds his hand out. And
I will
looks at
tip
you.
him. Yes, I will.
I would have
Thank
shook
you,
his
sir.
hand and then Eldridge blasted.
Oh, killing the locals already.
Ah.
Just kidding.
Might as well.
He just takes how much you tipping him.
Let's see. They're paying us 10 gold each. I would say silver for each of them. I think that's reasonable. That would probably be pretty good. That's like good day. That's like a pretty good.
Both their eyes just light up as you give them both the silver. They're like, "Oh!" And they pocket it. Like, "Thank you, Mr. Dwarf. We will have this unloaded in no time."
Aye. Good work, lads.
All right. They just start taking the crates out of the cart, kind of setting them and by like different sizes and weights. As you walk in, you see a quaint shop, kind of just a few shelves, a few bookcases. You see like a large, kind of red wooded desk laid out, and in front of and kind of sitting behind the desk with a few papers scrolled out in front of him, you see very kind of lean and balding human. Seemed to be a little bit above middle age. Seems very kind on his face. He's smiling as you come in. Welcome, friends. I hear that you had a cart delivery. From where are you coming from?
These goods were sent. We escorted these goods here by the order of Gundren Rockseeker.
From Waterdeep, I believe.
From
Neverwinter.
Neverwinter. From Neverwinter.
Gundren of Neverwinter's cart. Yeah, I was expecting that. I was also expecting Gundren to be here.
Funny story that.
He
Gundren's
got
missing.
bodied.
Well, Sildar's here, but yeah, Sildar was his traveling companion here, and we think Gundren was taken due to there was an ambush on the road on the way here.
He, for some reason, is just now looking at Sildar. Ah, I do recognize Sildar from around. I think you believe you stepped in my shop before, sir. And Sildar just nods. I did stop here for goods. once or twice. I don't think I even ever caught your name, though, unfortunately. Well, it's Elmar. And Sailor
Elmar.
nods at him.
Good name.
Right.
So you say Gundren was captured?
This is Barthen's provisions.
Elmar
Yep.
Barthen?
Elmar Barthen.
Elf Elmar.
Ah, I
Elmar
see the
Barthen.
last name. It makes so much more sense.
That's really all we know about Gundren. We're hoping to find some information here about where he could possibly have been taken to.
What was that big boss's name, Barrick?
Clark.
No, not Clark. It
Yeef.
was I wrote it down. Grohl.
Oh,
Grohl.
yeah.
Have you
Yeah.
heard of a Grohl?
A Grohl. Sounds. I've not heard of it, but it sounds like someone I would not have want to met.
Hmm.
Maybe
Is there a
sounds orcish almost.
is there a town's watch around here, or anybody else that might have more familiarity with like sort of the goings on in the area around the town?
A town's watch. There's no town's watch here. The only thing we've got is these damn red brands about running around, making it hard on everyone, shaking down all of the local businesses, and flouting around with the town master's authority as if they run the place.
Oh. So,
Red brands.
where are they based out of? They're not here, right? You said they're.
Oh, aye, they're here. They like to hang around the sleeping giant tap house, but they wander around the streets doing what they will, saying that the town master gave them the authority to collect taxes and the such.
Huh.
Did the town master give them authority?
That useless fat prick, I have no idea.
Wow.
Wow, coming in hot. Okay. Have any of these red bands harassed you? You seem like a honest folk trying to make a living.
Yes, I did what I had to do. I did give them the money they asked. They come around here in groups of 4 or 5 wielding swords and maces. They said they'd drag me out and bash my kneecaps in if I didn't pay them, so I did, but I wish I didn't. I hate the bastards.
How flammable do they look?
Sorry, I'm not laughing in character, but that's funny.
I believe that
I'm gonna chuckle in character.
flame would do its work on them.
All right.
Tibble
Maybe that's
starts
something we
scratching
can,
his neck. Fire.
And that was the who was it? You said the town leader, the town.
The red.
Oh, the town master. That ass's name is Harbin Wester.
Marvin Wester.
No
What is
one
he-
voted for him. He's some banker coming down here to retire from Neverwinter. The most useless fat prick I've ever met.
Whoa.
Where does he live?
He has a house near the hall. You won't miss it. It's got a bell tower at the top, mostly made of stone, near the center of town.
Got it. Maybe we should pay him a visit. This doesn't seem.
Sildar goes,
See that.
I was gonna pay him a visit anyway.
Sounds good. Let's add
But I
that to
still
our
want my
to-do
ale.
list.
But
Yeah,
until we
okay,
get the
that's-
ale, yeah.
That's yeah. We'll get the ale.
Well, we're gonna
Um,
get paid by this guy and then get the ale, right?
Paid, yes. I do believe I did have a contract with Gundren. Let me. He's kind of shuffling through papers. I am, as he's shuffling papers, I am sorry to hear that Gundren was captured. I was definitely excited about the prospect of increased business if he was opening that lost mine.
Do you know
Also, as he
where
kind of
the lost mine was?
No, only Gundren and his brothers came here flouting that they found it, so I just hope it to be true. I doubt they would share that information with anyone else.
Are his brothers here in town? Do you know where they're staying?
Speaking of, yes, I was just looking at the contract. His brothers were due back here to resupply a few days ago. They normally come here every week. haven't seen them come through town either. He's just kind of looking, and you see his just brow crease. It does say here, I owe 10 gold pieces per escort, so, it said there was supposed to be 1 dragonborn, a lizard folk, a tiefling, and a dwarf. No human on the list.
So we traded up.
I was, I ran into a wizard. It kind of made me look like this, but I am a dragonborn. I promise that.
No, I'm the Dragonborn, and I'm gonna cast Disguise Self on myself to make me look like Vash.
Elmar just like looks really confused. Like, fuck it. Okay.
No, I'm Dragonborn because I'm the only one who speaks Draconic, and I'll start speaking in
He
Draconic.
just goes, "Fuck it." I already said I was gonna pay out.
What is wrong with all of you?
What is wrong with a man trying to save 10 gold?
Oh my god.
Starts counting out coins from under the desk and just sets out 4 piles of 10 golden coins. Just take it. My god, you guys are crazy.
Now on to more important questions, my friend. What do you sell?
Very important, yes.
All kinds of provisions for anyone I sell. Anyone that needs mining picks, shovels. I sell rope, I sell instruments, I sell food, supplies. What are you interested in?
I think my little tiefling buddy here could probably use some food.
I would like to buy some food.
And what kind of food do I got? I got some eggs. I have chicken. I do believe I got a nice shoulder of pork in recently. Yesterday, I believe.
That sounds good.
Shoulder of pork and some rations, please. I'd say about 5 rations.
5 rations. Okay, just write down 5 silver pieces per ration. The whole shoulder of pork, it weighs 15 pounds. We'll do
Holy moly! Well, we got a lot of mouths
silver
to
a
feed.
pound.
Okay.
So for 5 days of rations, it'd be 2.5 gold, and then another gold and a half for the pork. It will be 4 gold pieces.
Okay.
I'll hand him 4 gold.
Well, I mean, we're doing this out of party funds, right? So we could probably just get all this done at once, right?
True. Yes.
Yeah.
Do that.
Are you keeping track of all the gold? 'Cause
Yep,
I added
I'm
10
keeping-
to my inventory, but I can.
Yeah,
retrieve
I
that.
also.
I was tracking everything, but we can split it back up if you want.
No, it's easier if you just do everything. I don't
Yeah.
mind sparing money.
Okay, so
Actually, I'm going to give you all 15 then, because I started this campaign.
Oh
with
god!
5
All right.
gold.
All right, wait. All right, everyone, just get your. I'm gonna pee real quick. You guys get your gold
All
ready,
right,
and then we'll do
okay.
the sale. So to get all the gold added to whoever's buying the stuff, and then we'll do
I
it all. at
started
once.
off with 5 gold. I just got
Yeah.
10, so I have 15.
Okay, be right back.
So I took I put the 40 in the party thing, so plus the 5. So okay, hold on, just give me 1 second.
Why is math? Why? I came here to roll dice, not do math.
I'm sorry. That's why I'm just gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, we should be like. I was like, we should add you to the other campaign that we have going on with Ryan's dad who hates RP. Because you RP everything, he would hate you, and I would find it very amusing.
I don't know. It helps me get some skin in the game. All right. So Win. So what do you have?
Okay, just add 30. Well, no.
Add 30.
So okay, hold on. If you're gonna add the 40
Everything
from the
before we
table,
walked in this.
then add
Everything
10
before we
more.
walked in this room. Yeah. Everything before we walked in this room.
So add 10 more then.
Okay. Great. And then you have that frog idol, right?
Oh yeah, we
Which
should
is-
see if he wants to buy that shit.
We should.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So that leaves us with 72 gold, 8 silver, and 6 copper
That's not bad.
between the. Oh wait, actually, I need to add my money to that. Hold on.
Don't forget not to add Sildar's money.
Yeah. Oh right. Good point. Well,
Oh. Sildar pocketed his money.
Stop
Yeah,
it.
got it.
Just in
All right.
time.
And plus, what I came with was.
Hi. You're awfully cute. Do you, my good friend, know where I could purchase maybe some
66.
glasses of night vision or potions of night vision or anything that would give me night vision.
He just looks at you and goes, not around these parts.
You're a bitch. I mean, thank you.
Whoa, dude. All right, so what we have is 66 gold, 8 silver, and 6 copper between us.
Bet it wasn't 69. Add 3 gold.
Do it.
All right, nice. All right, so
He gave us 3 gold
some-
for the
some-
meme.
so well, we probably pocketed what was on Vash's body, I suspect. So that'll get us there.
Yeah, true.
So
Have to
okay.
loot your companion before burying him, of course.
All right, so right now we're up to 4 gold. So what? So Wynn's not coming away with anything right now. What about? Does he have any healers kits?
I do have healer's kits.
Okay.
I believe I charge a gold for the healer's kit.
All right, I would like a healer's kit.
Okay.
We should grab some potions, probably.
Yeah,
depending
that's
on how
true.
expensive they are.
Do you have any potions of healing?
Potions of healing.
That's
That
a-
I do. But you may not like the price.
Oh, okay.
I believe I have 3 in stock. I charge about 25 gold pieces per.
What if we were to help you with this red brand problem?
Ooh.
Would that change the pricing a little bit?
I would be very grateful. I could probably give you a 20% discount in
Okay.
goods here. If you
What would be
did
your?
scare the
How
red
would you
brands
prefer
off.
us to hand this red brand problem? Would you prefer to never see them again, or just run them off?
Both?
Let me tell you what. I hate these red brands so much that if I do never see them again, that is good. But I will give you a bonus. 5 silver pieces per all the red brands wear some kind of bandana, ribbon, cloak,
Oh,
something of red. If you every piece of red brand clothing you bring me, I will give you an extra 5 silver pieces. That's how much I hate the bastards, how much money they've taken from me.
If we cut off their heads, they'll be red. Would you like that?
No, thank you. I don't need any rotting, stinking red brand pieces in here. A bit of clothing will do.
I think that's a deal.
Does he have any spices I can pick up as I circle back on the spices?
Oh, of course. I've got coriander, a few other imported spices from different areas.
Sounds
I can give you like a small mix of different batches of them all. I can. Some saffron's expensive. I could probably give
Yeah,
you a
not
nice set
saffron.
of
I don't need that.
spices. A decent just cooking spice set for about 25 silver of a
Okay.
set of 13 spices.
That sounds great.
I'm going to, while he's doing this transaction, sigh and walk away, mumbling about whatever happened to just stomping your food to death and then eating it while it's still warm.
Yeah, you don't have to wait for it to be. You don't have to cook it if it's still warm, and you can. Yeah.
So, so my lizard folk friend here, do you have any lanterns or anything that we could, the torch situation hasn't been great.
Oh, I do have torches, but a lantern, I do believe I have that. Let me just see how much a lantern costs.
Or a hooded lantern? I don't know.
Hooded lantern.
That's up to Win really, and what he would want to do.
I could carry it in my with my towel.
Can you? Is it that useful?
My towel? My towel's pretty useful. You
I mean,
want some
mine.
towel?
I
mean,
don't
he
think
can
I.
eat
That does sound like a bonus racial, but whatever.
I can't pick anything up with my tail. Maybe like a fork. But
You're a tiny tiefling.
I do have this nice bronzed
I'm-
hooded
I'm
lantern
like a
for
6
five,
That's not nice.
5 gold pieces.
Yeah, is that something you want, Win?
Sure.
Okay.
Just sure.
Sure.
The
I
hooded
should be
lantern lets
talking in
you.
character, but my throat fucking hurts.
Yeah, the hooded lantern will let you dial down the light so that you can move a little bit more stealthily if you want to, and then dial it back up if you want.
You may need to purchase some oil. I do have some oil for it. I have a few pints of the oil.
Okay.
I'll sell them for a couple of silver apiece.
Okay. Let's get 2 pints of oil, and I'm wrapping this up. I'm sorry.
No, it's all
Everyone's
good.
like wants to move on.
Better to be
Um,
prepared.
Do we need a mining pick? I don't know what I would do with a mining pick.
I think we're good
Like-
on that shit.
Okay. How about a grappling hook? Do you have a grappling hook?
He gets kind of shoveling through through like a bunch of crates in the back.
I'm short, and we had to crawl over some very tall terrain features, and I could not do it efficiently.
He just appears like out of his head. You see this like iron hook and like
Great.
multiple different hooks up the thing. Got one. You know what? I'll let this go for a gold piece and a half.
Okay, great. All right, so that tallies up to So half a gold piece is 5 silver, which gets us to 34. So it's 13 gold, 4 silver.
That's
Or
Or
actually
14
not bad.
gold, 14 and 4. Yeah.
That's not
14
bad
and
for how
4.
much we had.
Yep. Well, that's good. It's good for me. We got food. We got healer's kits, so we don't have to stabilize people anymore. Like, we have 2 potions of healing from the last battle. Okay. And we have some potential for more if we can solve this red brand problem.
Mm-hmm.
The blonde boy comes in. Almar, it's all unloaded. All right, boys. Just go stock the shelves and do something useful.
Harsh. They did a good job unloading the cart.
Yeah, there's some orphans. I allow them to stay here. They had nowhere else to go.
Orphans.
Orphans. Why?
What happened to the parents?
I mean, I don't. Yeah, I would ask that question here, like quietly.
You know, the story always changes. They both kind of wandered in barefoot, kind of torn clothing, few wounds. Some say it was a banshee on the road. That's all I've heard, though. The children
Yikes.
don't talk about it.
Interesting.
Okay. Well, so Win or Tybalt, is there anything else you want while we're here, or should we conclude our business?
The will to live.
I got food. I got a big thing of pork. I have a new hatred for red brands. I'm in.
I've got a.
Well, Barthen, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. We will probably be back.
Yes, I appreciate your business as well, and thank you for delivering the cart. Hopefully, you guys are able to uncover where Gundren or maybe his brothers are.
All right, Sildar, let's go get that ale.
He
Let's
like
go party.
kind of nodded off and was just like leaning against the desk. He's like, "Ale, ale, you say? You know to count me in on the ale."
They have something
Sildar
they have
is living
something a
his
little
best.
stronger than ale.
Yeah. Well, Sildar was like gagged in a shitty goblin cave, and now he gets to have a beer and get a good night's sleep. So I think he's doing all right.
And it better be damn cold.
All right, let's go to the inn.
Okay, we just gotta go down the road a bit, right back to Stonehill Inn.
Oh my god, I'm a lizard folk. This is great. I like my beer how I like my women. Cold-blooded.
I want blood in my beer.
You guys
that's
walk
valid, too.
walk past the church again, and as you come back to Stonehill Inn,
What's the symbol on the church? Is that a deity I would recognize?
Religion check. You may.
Sure. Where are you, religion check? You're a plus 0. There you go, 17.
17. You recognize the symbol of Lady Luck or Timora.
Oh, tomorrow. Okay.
I'll have to visit that church later. Not every day a tiefling gets to walk into a church.
Huh.
kind of newly built roadhouse with the fieldstone and the rough-hewn timbers, and just kind of pushes the door open and goes, "Ale now!" As you kind of look in through the doors, you see a few of the locals kind of sitting around different tables, and at the bar you see kind of a shorter human male along with a kind of middle-aged human female behind the bar as Sildar begins strolling up there. All the locals kind of sitting around, especially again at the lizard folk walking in, very curious, kind of as they see him walk in, turn back to whatever the drinks they're nursing. Sildar just goes and takes a seat right at the bar. I gotta look at what this general text is real quick.
Okay.
Yes. The other person sitting at the bar is dressed in a miner's outfit. He's looking good.
he's looking something.
Damn it.
He's a half ogre.
He enjoys his food and ale. That's for sure.
Oh my god, that's
I'm sorry,
great.
I caught my interest when we walked in. I thought that was funny.
It's an Ogren from 40K.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, totally.
The bartender, the male, steps up and says, "Sildar, it's been a while since you've been here. Coming in here, knocking in, screaming for an ale, you know I've never denied you a drink." He just slides an ale right to him right off the bat, as he already poured it as he saw him walking in.
I'm gonna go to the
Sildar just
tiefling.
drains half of it, one gulp, and just slams it down and says, "Damn good, as usual."
I'm gonna walk over to the tiefling and whisper, "Have you noticed everybody in this town sounds exactly the same?"
No, they're different.
They're different. But they do sound vaguely similar, but then again, don't all humans?
Oh, that's valid.
I like this
And
guy,
then-
bartender.
And then you hear the bartender go, "Have you noticed that the lizard folk sounds oddly human?"
Touche.
I have also noticed
That is
that.
valid. Oh, shit.
Alright, bartender, I need a shot of the strongest thing you have.
Well,
Motor oil.
the strongest shot we have a locally produced gin, quite strong. We call it the Bookin' Crab. Why it's called the Crab, God knows. But we also have a very delicious molasses rum made right here in our own orchard by Darren.
Okay.
Do you have any
And if you-
dwarven ale?
Dwarven ale, we do.
I would
We
like
have any-
2 dwarven ales right now.
We have the Gold Battle Axe Ale imported. Light brown. Got a very bitter finish, but as a dwarf, you know how it tastes. 2 of
Sounds
those will be
great.
2 silver pieces as he.
Great.
Trolina! This is my wife, Trolina. As you see, like a kind of blonde, straw-haired, middle-aged woman, well-bodied woman. As she goes, "Of course," and goes and begins to pour the
I'll
ales
take-
for you.
How much does the gin cost per shot?
It's 3 silver pieces a shot, but I suggest you might as well get the whole bottle. I can normally charge a little bit more, but I can give it to you for a gold piece today.
We're friends with Sildar. I mean, you know.
And that's why you get the deal. Sildar spends
Okay.
quite a bit of his coin here.
I'll take the bottle for the gold.
All right. I'm tracking all this stuff.
Uncorks the bottle of gin and tosses you as he kind of cleans out one shot glass, and then slides the bottle and just lands right in front of you.
Gonna start the day off good with one shot.
I'm gonna slide a beer over to the guy next to me.
He kind of looks up from his drink.
Have a-
His voice.
What's he drinking?
Thank you, dwarf.
Aye. I'm just happy to be alive today. Have a drink on me.
While the dwarf's
I
not
appreciate
looking,
it.
while Barrick isn't looking, I'm gonna take the gin I just bought and just kind of dump some of it into his ale.
Ah. All right, let's do a sleight of hand against his perception.
Oh yeah. My perception's decent.
Okay. As you go to pour a little bit of the gin in, you pour a little bit too much and it overfills and splashes and kind of lands some of the ale right into Bayric's lap.
So I would turn and be like, Tybalt, you don't need to convince me to drink.
I was tapping you off, bro.
Whoa, slow down. Just spit a gold on that bottle. We got all night.
A third of it's gone. I'm having a great time.
I'm gonna growl at the end of the bar.
So, to my friend here on my left, what do you what's your name? What do you do here?
I'm Lennar. I'm a miner. I just go out and prospect for different things around.
Is work good?
It pays enough for me to keep a roof over my head and the drink's flowing, so can't complain. It's a simple life, but one I've grown accustomed to.
Aye, well, here's to life. I'm happy to have it.
Clinks his glass with you.
All right.
I'm gonna growl louder as the bartender hasn't come to me yet.
You all right over there, Win?
I would.
The wife of the bartender leans over, giving you a ample view of her cleavage.
Can I help you, kind sir?
Spicy and strong.
You said spicy?
Icy, I think.
No,
Oh,
I said
icy and-
spicy.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
cold-blooded, so I want whatever they have that's hot. And alcoholic.
Hot-blooded. We do have a delicious warm cider. It's quite strong. A lot of the locals like it. Would you like that?
Dumb. I want it. Please.
I feel like you're trying to channel your inner
Please.
Draenok right now. She just goes and grabs a bottle from the shelf.
I'm just trying
uncorks
to
it.
use less words because I don't know how to fucking talk like a snake.
Just make everything do like a glottal stop every time you want to say something, and like click, and then make sure you say things with S's on them so you can go.
That's what I've been trying to do, but it's so
Chris.
difficult to.
Just take the pop screen off your microphone. You know?
Slithering, slither.
Out of character, but Chris, you can be a very educated lizard folk.
Oh, it's true.
Maybe you studied in Candlekeep for a while and trained under the most superior linguists of our time.
So, see, I was waiting to see if I got to multi-classes something before I finished what my personality and intelligence would be like, but I rolled you know how I said I do everything RNG? I rolled to just keep dumping it to dump this level right back into Barbarian.
Nice. Okay.
So we'll get there.
Oh yeah, she gave you the bottle of the cider and a glass. The cider bottle had been kind of setting over like a small fire, so nice and warm.
I'm going to push the glass back to her and just grab the bottle and drink the whole thing.
The whole bottle?
Oh yeah.
All
I'm
right,
a
go
very-
ahead and roll a Constitution saving
I
throw.
am a big boy.
We'll find that out.
Oh, I'm a not big boy.
You're still a big boy. You're just not a standing.
You know what, Dan? Leave my damn token alone. He can have a damn pig if he wants.
What did I miss?
Just look in general. Like I'm putting it in main.
Actually, I didn't mean to cut that. I meant to cut that one out a little bit more, but it looked stupid when I cut it just to his face. I was like, whatever, the pigs stay in.
I thought it was no. I think it's good. I think it's like. I mean, it just speaks to what he does
This
for a
guy
living, which
his
has
pig
nothing to
in
do with
the
pigs.
bar.
He has no pig in the bar, if it makes you feel better.
I know he doesn't have a
It's
pig in
He
the
tied
just
up.
bar.
pipes up
It's
and he's
tied
like,
up
"That's not a
outside."
pig. That's my wife."
Jesus. All right.
The miner next to the dwarf goes,
You look quite strong.
Yeah. Sure.
You know, when I go out mining, I walk past the town master's hall. There's apparently been some orcs seen to the east. The town master, I believe, is offering a reward if anyone ran those orcs off.
Oh, interesting. We are looking for. We just got into town in case that wasn't entirely obvious. We've been looking for some ideas about what we're gonna do next, and do you know about Gundren Rockseeker by chance, or any of the Rockseeker brothers?
Gundren. Yes, him and his brothers have came here before and stayed. Haven't seen him for a while though. Nice folk, nice folk. They also bought me a drink now I think, but it must be a dwarven thing.
Yeah, we like to do that. What about these orcs? They've just been seen. No, no.
I like to mind my own business, and
that's a good joke. Mind your own business.
I haven't seen them, but anytime there's orc seen, it's normally not a good sign. Just saying.
It's words to live by.
Orcs are just orcs, you know. They're just bigger goblins. They burn the same.
They walk around smelly, all gray and green, and chopping things up, doing whatever they want.
So they always
Not really good for
About my
business.
friend at the bar.
If you speak to about the lizard folk
His
like that
eyes get
again,
wide.
you insult one of us, you insult all of us.
No
I'm just-
disrespect to you,
I'm just-
scaly one.
I'm just razzing you. You're fine.
Oh, we weren't big. Oh, okay.
Where did you all pick up one like that to walk around with you? Normally they're sitting in a swamp somewhere.
That is extremely racist. He went to college.
We think. We don't know. Actually, we haven't really talked to Win to figure out what he's doing out here. We should probably do that. Make a mental note.
When is
Well, like I
here
said,
to make
I do like to
money.
keep to my own business. So sorry. You know what? That lizard folk's next drink on me. He looks like a very kind soul.
That's the spirit.
Buy the most expensive thing at the bar, Win.
Give me another one of those warm ales then, or warm ciders then. Warm ciders then.
Trulina, the other barkeep, overhears that and just begins to prepare another warm bottle of cider.
And so, bartender, I don't think I caught your name.
Toblin.
Toblin.
Is what my
Toblin.
friends call me.
I-
And this is this. We are the Stonehills. This is my wife, Trulina. My boy, Pip. Get your ass over here, boy.
Why is everybody here so
Pip.
aggressive to kids?
It's true. It's like fucking microaggressions. It's like
Look, in the nicest possible
Yes,
way.
Papa.
You know, with the utmost disrespect. Fuck them kids.
He just kind of squeezes in between Sildar and the large lizard folk.
Yes, Papa.
Pip, introduce yourself, and this is my son. He cleans the tables around here, and he's okay sometimes.
How do you guys do?
We could take him off your hands if you want.
the tables
Oh,
look
no,
spotless, boy. You're doing a great job.
Thank you, thank you.
You know,
so,
kid, my father used to eat children. I don't, but it's a funny story.
it's a great one, Win. He's
Great. Yeah, thank you for.
he's
telling me
joking. It's all right.
that.
All right. So Toblin, we're looking for Gundren Rockseeker. Have you seen him around?
Gundren. No, have not seen him in quite some time now. At least a week, I believe. When's the last time the dwarf Gundren came through here?
Been some time.
Where do you know when he was last here? Where he usually stayed? Or
He did stay here.
he stayed here? Okay. Has anybody
He
stayed
not
in his
stay
room?
No, we don't actually get too many room rentals around here. Not too many travelers have been coming around this part. We've been mostly serving the locals. Gundren and his brothers are the last few outsiders that have been coming through.
All right. So I'm gonna level with
Besides
you.
those red brands, not sure where they sprouted from. some kind of hellhole, but
Man.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna,
I just heard about I was at Barthen's and we just heard about the Red Brands. Have they've been giving you trouble too?
the innkeeper's wife comes back with that warm bottle of cider, and she says, they haven't come here for quite some time. I'm not sure why. They came in here and ordered some drinks and told us to watch ourselves, but our local wood carver, Thel, a few days ago, he stood up to them and refused to pay them the taxes they said they owed, and they went to his house and dragged him, his children, and his wife straight from his house. No one's seen them since.
Whoa. How does the town lead how does Wester let this go on? I don't understand.
The town's master says that the Red Brands are just a local group of mercenaries, and they're not anything to be worried about. He believes they protect the town from the orcs and such.
It certainly doesn't sound that way.
Oh no, they're definitely not good for business.
Speaking
And Toblin kind of stuff. Oh, go ahead.
Speaking of orcs, Groll? Those orcs may be of interest for finding Gundren.
Oh, you know where Gundren is? Toblin says.
No, but we already established from somebody else that Groll sounds like an orc name, so I'm going off of that.
Could be orcish. Definitely is not a human name.
So Toblin, I'm gonna level with you. We have reason to believe that Gundren may have been kidnapped. So we are trying to find any evidence about where he may have gone or what he was researching. And so I was wondering if no one stayed in his room since the last time he was here, if we could have a look. You're certainly welcome to come in as well.
Well, how about you fine folk? Are you guys looking for rooms? I could just rent his room.
Yeah. I would, yes, I would love a room.
We normally charge 3 silver pieces a night, but I believe we can knock that down to 2 silver pieces if you guys all get rooms. I believe we have 6 available.
We only need one room.
Okay, we'll take 4 rooms.
Yeah, the beds are twinned. You might want more than one.
All right, we might as well.
He's like, I'm a tiefling. I'm tiny.
I'm not even tiny. I'm like 6 feet tall.
Oh, that's true. But you're like, but you're like
I have
6 inches wide. Yeah.
This is the dwarf telling you this. You're a tiny one.
Yeah, but I'm as wide as I am tall. So.
So you're a square?
Honestly,
Yeah,
same.
square. Yeah. Square dwarf.
You know, in fact, the rooms, take them on the house as long as you promise to do something about those damn Red Brands.
Deal.
Yeah. All right.
Already planned on it.
Sounds good to me.
Gundren stayed on the last room on the right.
I call that room. It's my room now.
Okay. Well, we're all gonna take a look first, and then you can have the room.
If you insist.
Do we want to go over there, or do we have other stuff we want to talk about?
Is there anybody else of interest in here that might have a story or in need of adventurers?
Where did Pip go? Oh, there's Pip. Okay.
Yeah, Pip had just kind of
Pip is
stepped
my
away
new
as
best
you guys were
friend.
talking about boring things and started.
I don't think that's
wiping on
true.
the
I
table.
think you scared the shit out of him.
Anyone else of interest here? Well, Narth, the farmer over in the far corner, he does enjoy gambling.
Oh, the pig guy.
Yes, and that's Frida, the weaver over there by the fire.
Weaver.
I mean, If you guys want to talk to him, we're good. But I don't know if the
I'm-
random ass lizard folk is the one who should open up a conversation.
I'm good at the moment. I think
Tiefling is one who should also open up the conversation.
I think Gundren's my primary concern at the moment. We can circle back if we need to.
You guys gonna go check out the rooms?
Sure,
Yeah.
let's go check
Yeah.
out the room.
Let's go check out
Me
the rooms.
first.
Ah!
Oh, damn it! How did you do that?
I'm so slow.
Misty step.
Love that.
I'm gonna enter the room, look around, and go, "Yep, it's a room," and then walk back out.
I'm gonna walk in and check this bookcase and see if there's anything in it. Not bookcase, but like dress.
The
end
nightstand?
table? End table. Nightstand, yeah.
All right, you're just gonna like open it up.
Open it up, see if there's anything of interest in there.
All right, investigation check.
Call that a 17.
Ooh, a
Good.
17. You find a
What the hell am I listening to?
Ooh.
Oh,
written in Dwarven runes. Do you read
Motherfucker!
Dwarven?
No, I can't read Dwarven.
what you found? What you find there?
Somebody wrote some chicken ass scratch thing on this piece of paper.
Let me
You
look
read
at that.
this? Yeah, here you go.
All right, what does it say? Or do you want to send it to me in Discord?
I'll just say it, but
Okay.
you guys won't know it
Yeah.
besides the dwarf
Yeah.
unless he particularly thing. You see it written in Dwarvish, and as you read it, it goes, "My brothers and I, we finally found Waveecho Cave, the lost mine of the Fandelver's Pact.
Jesus, that music changed. at
We
the
must
perfect time.
move quickly if we're able to secure our claim to this mine before the other investigators and miners' guilds also discover this. As we first took a look in the mine, it seemed to be lots of undead rambling things around, so we are going to return to Neverwinter and seem to hire a few folk to help us clear out and establish our hold here." It kind of just trails off there.
All right, I'll call Win into the room.
Sildar's just continuing drinking.
I'm gonna
at the
try
bar,
and
by
stand in
way.
the corner and not knock shit over with my tail.
Okay. All right,
I
I'll
just
shut the
hide- I just
I'll
hide
shut-
my tail.
I'll shut the door and then I'll translate what they said, what you just said, and then I'll say we have to keep this a secret. Like obviously I'm very interested in anything in this mine for my own reasons,
A
but
secret? I snatched a paper from him and eat it so nobody else can get it from us.
you know what? Wayne, I don't always understand your methods, but they are effective.
I would say that's pretty damn effective.
Um,
Except that Gundren is captured by people. Other than that, good
Yeah.
job keeping the secret.
it certainly does sound like there are other folks vying for
This mine. or
right, this
whatever it
mine.
is.
So maybe we should
You know, the red brands might have something.
that's a good idea.
If they're as prominent as in giving as many people as trouble as that. Maybe. What if what was that guy's name that we're looking for?
We can't remember Grohl. We can't
Grohl.
remember Dave Grohl. Yeah.
Grohl, what if
Big
Grohl is a red brand?
Yeah, I don't know if it's The orcish thing is just a guess. We don't know.
Yeah.
Could just be like a really big human.
I say we kill both. And we'll have an answer.
Yes. Hopefully the first one we kill will give us an answer, but I
No,
suppose next
I hope we kill both.
I say we go where did they say the red brands hung out, that tap house or whatever?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Sleeping
There was
giant
another
tap house.
Sleeping Giant Tap House. Yeah.
I say we head there and see if there's anything going on. Maybe we look to try to join. Maybe we can solve this peacefully. A little infiltration in our lives.
Yeah. Do we want to let Sildar in on this? Or keep it to ourselves for now?
There's a chance Sildar already knows.
That's true.
There's
Sildar knows what.
Well, he sounds like he didn't know about the discovery of the cave. Or at least it wasn't. Sounds like Gundren was pretty tight-lipped around Sildar.
Gundren had said that he discovered the cave, but had not told him the location, and had just requested his friend come with him back to the town. And it kind of aligned with his other duties as well, so he readily agreed.
And the note really only let us know that there's undead there. Which is a whole separate problem.
Undead burn. From real fire and radiant fire. I think we have it settled.
I hope you're right. But we still don't even know where we're supposed to be going. So I think certainly while we're trying to poke around here and see who else has an interest in this cave, the Red Brands seem like something worth investigating.
Let's not forget that there were some orcs nearby.
That's true.
Also
Yeah.
good.
Red Brands first, Orcs next.
The Red-
Certainly, I think we could maybe loosen some lips here if we fix the Red Brand problem.
Yeah, because we know exactly where the Red Brands are. We only know that the orcs are nearby.
It's true.
I would say let's head out to the Red Brands.
We did say that it was Harbin Wester that was the town master who had put out the bounty on the orcs.
Then we should talk to him first.
We should talk to him first and then see what he knows about the Red Brands, because they say they're acting under his authority.
That's true.
And Sildar said he's heading that way anyways.
That's
this
true.
is a lot
Yeah.
easier than I thought it was.
Yeah. Why don't we talk in circles until we end up somewhere?
Sell seashells by the seashore.
We'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah. All right, sounds good to me.
All right, let's go. Let's go see if Sildar's ready to
Yeah,
leave. And...
let's make sure Sildar's upright, and then we'll head.
Boo.
As
hate
you
when
walk
you
up
do
to
that.
Sildar, you see him downing just the last of one of his ales. He slams it down. He just looks and sees you guys returning. You guys find anything?
Not much. But certainly, nothing more than what Gundren already told you. Which is, they thought they were onto something.
The barmaid that was walking throughout earlier just goes, "Excuse me, sir," so she walks back to the kitchen. Well, I got about 12 ales in me. I'm gonna go.
How are
He
you
is town
standing?
master now. He gets up.
I'm a
and gets
dwarf, and I
very
don't even
wobbly.
drink that much.
He has a very high constitution, okay?
Okay.
But he gets up very wobbly, kind of stumbling back and forth, and almost runs into Pip. He's like, "Are you all? Let's go see this damn town master. Come with me. I might need some backup."
Sounds good, Sildar.
Let's go. Bye,
I mean,
Pip,
I would-
my new friend. Oh, he runs away.
I mean, I would think that the
Oh,
Lord's Alliance would carry some cachet here, right? Like, I mean, Sildar's probably hot shit. I would think.
It's not the town. The Lord's Alliance in this day and age of when this occurs is pocketed out and does have that respect behind it, but it doesn't really have a huge authority in this town. Kind of recently built. It's close to Neverwinter, where Lord Neverember is in Neverwinter, and he's like the lead of the Lord's Alliance. But Neverwinter doesn't have a huge authority here.
Yeah, they're kind of. I mean, they're out on their own, right? So it's like
Yeah.
a Wild West
frontier
sort of.
town,
Yeah,
yeah.
got it. Tracking.
All right.
Yep.
To the town master's hall. As you walk out, and just right the next building to the left, pretty much is you see like the let me make sure I get the correct description of the building. I don't want to lie about
Agent
it.
Lizard. Secret Agent Lizard. You guys are
I'm really
never gonna
enjoying this.
find me.
I feel like
Did you make your thing really small?
After
Like go
I
find
put
the
him in the
trees?
tree, yeah.
Yeah.
feel like this adventure kind of dumps you directly into the fight, and it's kind of hard to figure out what your character is, like until you start like talking to people, which has happened like 3 sessions after.
Yeah,
I mean, they gotta set something so your characters
Oh.
like go through something together. But
it's not like Dragon Heist where it's like a million different things right at the beginning, but you get like that first good combat at the beginning, and then it's kind of just all more sandboxy. I feel like. Very close to the center of the town as well. You come upon this very sturdy stone walls, kind of pitch wooden roof with the bell tower in the back. And as you get to the front door with like the wooden porch, you see a written sign that says "Reward" at the top. It says, "Orcs near Wyvern Tor. Those of a mind to face the orc menace should inquire within." And underneath, you see like an indecipherable scribble of a signature, and looks like a kind of wax press seal showing like a sparrow holding a parchment.
Okay. Well, let's inquire within, I guess.
I'm going to ask this townmaster a few questions.
let us go.
Okay, junkie.
As you guys walk in, you
Bam.
see a few benches kind of pressed against each other, a warm fireplace in the corner of the room, and kind of counter-like desk. And behind it, you see a small gnome woman kind of browsing through lots of books, little glasses on her
hello.
face, reading, and didn't even hear you guys walk in.
Hold on. Psst. Do I gnome you?
I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Good.
All right,
That's
so
a good one.
ban Chris out of Discord.
Oh, it's fun.
That's valid.
She like looks up and sees the lizard folk going, "Do I know you?" Ah! Scared me. Shouldn't sneak up on a lady like that.
So, you didn't hear us walk in? You guys should put a bell on the door or something.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very busy. How may I help you today?
So we just got into town, and heard some of the locals talking about this orc problem, and sounds like you might have some more information.
Yes. The townmaster has offered a bounty for anyone to venture near Wyvern Tor and clear out some orcs that have been sighted around there. We don't want it to grow to too big of a problem. I believe he's offering 200 gold as a reward.
May we speak to the town master?
She kind of like looks down at her feet. He's very busy right now. Maybe tomorrow.
Or now.
Sildar and his like drunken state just kind of slams on the desk. I'm here to talk to the townmaster, not you, little gnome girl.
Wow.
Hey, Sildar.
Be nicer to the
Racist.
lady.
Calm down, Chief.
I have very important business, and I'm here by the authority of Lord Daggold Neverember, and I will see the townmaster. Take me to him. Well...
Please.
Please.
She kind of looks at all of you guys, kind of standing there. Let me go check. Let me check and see if he's available right now. And she just kind of goes through a little counter and walks over, knocks on the door, and then quickly passes under the door.
And then we
Yeah,
follow and just jump right into the room behind her.
When the door opens, can I kind of peek in? and
Shit,
see
I
if
lost
see
my
anybody in
character
there?
because I did that. Now I can't grab
Oh
him.
no.
The door is locked when it shuts.
Oh, okay.
Who wants to
If
kick
you
down
wanted
this
to try
door?
to peek as she first opened it, you can go ahead and roll perception.
Oh, I'll do it. I'll do it.
That's what I meant. I just wanted to like see if as she opened the door, if I
Yes,
saw anybody
Queen
in the
19.
That's a 1. Oh. That's a
Oh.
6 for me. Not great.
6. Okay, with the 19 and the lizard folk
Yeah.
that stalked behind this poor gnome secretary.
Yeah, it's true. He was stalking.
I'm a fucking
Walks
lizard
forward and just
person.
sees as the door opens a kind of weirdly mustached, very large man sitting behind him, very dressed in a fine thing, sitting just smoking a pipe behind his desk with his feet kicked up as the gnome enters and the door shuts.
Okay, I'm gonna come back here and be like, there's an ugly fat dude with a mouse tied under his nose in there.
That's
A mouse.
a mouse tied under his nose.
It's got hair on his under his nose and it's ugly.
Oh,
assume
yes,
it's a mouse.
like our
I
friend
have
here.
hair under my nose.
No, yours looks shaped better. His was disgusting. I'm sure there's a dead animal tied to his face. What religion is that? You humans are weird.
The Raven Queen?
The
I don't
humans are
know.
weird.
It's
The Raven Queen.
This one passes for.
It's not
True.
mine, I'll tell you that much.
I say we kick open the door. I want 200 gold.
let's give the gnome just a second. Talk to the big man.
Perfect. Because, I mean, do you want to try to kick open the door?
No.
Okay.
I don't
A
want
few
him to do
moments
that.
later, as you're discussing, the gnome passes back out and goes, yes, the Time Master Harbin will see you. You guys may enter as she just kind of stands and opens the door to the side here.
Thank you, darling.
Awesome. And as always,
I
I want
walk
to be
in?
the first person through the door. Doink. Damn it! How do you keep doing this?
APM is legit.
When first, there's like 2 wooden chairs sitting in front of a very fancy desk with a lot of parchment and books, quills around the desk. You see the man who seemed to have put out the pipe from the last you saw him. You see a very large bookcase and another desk with a lot of what looks like random parchments and books on it as well.
So I'm gonna go ahead and whisper to Tybalt, see dead animal on his face.
That is just a poor mustache.
Oh. He should cut it off.
That's fine.
Yes, how may I help you, fine gentlemen, on this beautiful day in Fandalen?
It's mainly a Silvar wants to talk to.
Sildar just comes and sits down right across the room and stares at him. I've heard there's a lot of trouble in this town that I don't believe Neverwinter would like to hear of. Harbin just like, no trouble at all. The town is running marvelously.
Red brand?
That's not what we've heard.
If it's
Red
running
brand.
marvelously, then why is there a sign outside your door, 200 gold for orcs?
Well, yes, there are orcs, but they're not in the town. So therefore,
Why is there a mercenary group harassing your civilians?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you mean you? What do you mean you don't know what
I
we're
would
talking
like,
about?
even though I already know the answer, I would like an insight to do an insight check on that.
And
Go ahead.
10.
10. Kind of knowing that a lot of the townsfolk have mentioned the red brands being a problem, you can't really tell if he's lying or not, or if he's just stupid.
So, what's your intelligence score?
It's a 6. Okay, I'm very smart. I'm a baker. I know how to count. Numbers are everything. But, the red brands are around, but they really don't cause all that much trouble.
I
And
thought you didn't know that there were red brands.
well, I do know of the red brands. But they're not a lot of trouble. They just hang around a tap house that no one else really goes to, and they like to have some fun around the town every once in a while, but they don't do anything too bad. And
Like
if
extortion
anything,
money
they
from
protect
your
us.
people? Sorry, like extortions monies from your civilians?
I like that.
That's the first I've heard of that.
I don't believe you.
We were in the town for 5 minutes and we heard of 3 people getting their money taken from them.
And you live here.
That is
for a lot
all that
longer
we've
than
heard
5
about in
minutes.
this town since we walked in here. how do you not think this is a problem?
I'm not gonna tell you who, but somebody is paying us to bring back the ears of the Red Brands.
Well, that sounds like murder, and that is against the law in this town.
What law in this town?
He brings out this huge dusty book and slams on the thing. Article 7, Row 3. Thou shalt not commit murder in the town of Fandalen.
I'm gonna take
Right
that
here.
jar of oil I have, and I'm just gonna pour it on the book.
Oh, that's
I
quite
love that.
unnecessary, good sir. Quite unnecessary. Just picks up the book and like holds it up.
So what you're
So-
saying is you don't care about them extorting money and kidnapping your civilians, which we were told that they kidnapped the whole family.
Yes.
Yes, that was quite unfortunate, but if he...
Unfortunate that a family got kidnapped.
Yes,
That's-
a whole family.
that's the
You
word?
know, if he had just done what they asked, and this all could have been avoided.
Actually,
Okay.
guys, here's what we're gonna do. Hold on. We heard right from his mouth that this is unfortunate, but it's understandable. We'll just go back and tell the entire town that it's perfectly fine that they were kidnapped by the Red Brand.
It would be
Per
unfortunate.
him.
Listen,
Are there any police
Very-
in this town?
very closely. The Red Brands have this town under their grasp, and anyone around here causing trouble is going to draw their ire. So I suggest you all drop the Red Brands and worry about whatever else you came here for.
You're afraid of them. You're
Well-
afraid of them.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I just know how to play my cards.
What cards do you have left to play exactly?
Well, look around. Is there anyone else here that can stand up to them? It's best to just bow to their will and just live another day. That's what
Have
I
you
would say.
looked at
I didn't
us?
come here.
I'm going to be very blunt with you, Mr. Townskeeper. We're going to kill the Red Brands. All of them.
Ooh.
I
I
would
sent
be
like
very-
chills down my spine, man.
That was
Very
fun.
careful. Saying that not around somewhere safe like this. I would be very careful.
You think they have thinks they has ears everywhere?
I can't say if they do or not, but
Was
they always seem to be where you don't want them.
was the gnome wearing anything red? The receptionist?
She is wearing like a red and white ruffled dress.
She's part of the Bloods Getter.
How long have the Red Brands been here? Like, I mean, the town's been recently rebuilt. Like, have the Red
They
Brands been a
showed up
problem for a long
a
time?
few months ago. Just a few of them at first, but they've grown in number. I heard they have some new leader. I believe he goes by the name of Glassstaff. I've not met the man himself, but
Glassstaff.
I wouldn't want to.
So, since you said this is a safe place to talk, how much will you pay us when we have inevitably kill them all?
I don't have any gold for these red brands. Like I said, I suggest you just leave them be. Don't worry about it.
Okay, we'll
Are you
charge you 20 gold per head. We'll be back.
And then Sildar goes and walks up, kind of stumbles out of his chair and goes, I'm looking for a man who goes by the name Iarno Albrecht. He's also a member of the Lord's Alliance, and he came here a few months ago. Like you said, the Red Brands showed up. Do you think that the Red Brands had anything to do with him not responding to any correspondence?
Hi.
I
Come here.
never knew of a man by that name. I'm not sure if he ever even came to this town. Sildar is just like glaring at him. Kind of standing up and on the desk with his hands just like on it.
Hold on.
I'm going to
Hold on.
set up a room here. And you're going to allow that, Harbin. And if you don't, Lord Neverwinter will hear of it. Yeah, that's fine. You can have the old room, the little with the cells and little jail room over there. You can set up there.
My man Sildar squatting. Look at this shit.
I like that.
And I'm
Got
going to
you.
keep a very close eye on you, Harbin. I feel like you may be behind a lot of the things going on in this town.
Ooh, just say it out in the open. All right. What do I see on this table I'm next to? As I'm just like standing here glancing around.
You see like an inkwell, like a magnifying glass. You see a kind of wooden mug. Looks like a ledger. He has his law book on his lap now that has a little bit of oil on it from Tybalt throwing oil on it.
All right.
Like a baby. Like a baby. You're so cute.
But
Okay, well, I mean,
if there's anything else for you gentlemen, yes, Mr. Hollowinter, I believe you may have that room. If there's anything else I can help you with? If not, I'm going to have to bid you adieu. So, got a lot to do here.
yep.
I think we'll follow Sildar to his new office.
Yeah, that sounds good. I don't want to like whatever beat a dead horse here.
Ha! Fuck you, Tybalt. Eat shit.
Okay.
Sildar walks out of the room. Where the hell's the jail cells, gnome woman? She's kind of points at the side door here. As
Can I while they're walking in there, can I just walk up to the no woman and ask her like, "Hi, what's your name?"
Oh, sorry, it's rude of me not to introduce myself. My name is Lanren. Lanren? Rappletipple.
Have we just got into town today? Anything of note going on outside the obvious orc problem?
She kind of looks towards the door where the town master is. No, everyone just here, working, doing their thing. No, there's orcs, that's about it. And just kind of like looks down away from you.
Okay. All right. Well, have a good rest of your day. I'm not gonna deal with that at the moment.
I'm gonna walk through this other doorway here and notice that Tybalt's in here before me again and say, "What the fuck? How?"
Well, walls are optional.
No.
Sildar just goes, I'm going to keep an eye on Harbin here and write a letter back to Lord Neverember and tell him what's going on around the town. I do suggest you all check out and try to investigate those red brands more. They do seem to be the most current problem in the town. But we also must think about where Gundren was taken.
So Sildar, do you think the town master's on the cut, or is he just scared?
I think he is a coward of a man. I've seen many in my day and in my travel. Either the Red Brands are paying him or they got to him and have him under their control. If I see anyone enter the town hall while you're gone, I'll be sure to confront them and report to you.
Beautiful.
All right.
I'm going to request reinforcements from Neverwinter. Maybe get a small town guard stationed here.
Oh.
All right, sounds good.
While they're finishing up that conversation, I'm going to approach the gnome lady and ask her, hello, are there any shops of interest in this town?
Well, we have Barthen's Provisions.
Been there.
Good for anyone traveling. We do have the Lion Shield coaster.
Lion Shield coaster.
Yes, the owner, Lanian Greywind, she keeps a stock of weapons and armor there.
Ooh.
And,
we have their stuff. Shit.
Lady Halia Thornton runs the Phandalin Miners Guild here.
Okay, thank you. Have a delightful day.
Oh, no problem.
I'm gonna walk back to the party and say, I wasn't listening to her, but there's stores we need to visit.
I mean, do we want to do do we just want to head over to the Red Brands at the moment, or do we want to circle back and deal with the provisions that we picked up?
I don't mind hitting up the stores first. You guys might find better possibly find, probably not, but
I have 4 daggers and an Eldritch Blast.
That's all you need.
Exactly.
oh fuck!
You just
I
need a
forgot.
bandolier for the 4 daggers.
Damn it! I was gonna craft those bones into throwing darts, but I forgot that's part of my character. I could have done that at like any time during our rest.
So where to next? What do you think?
Nope, Red Brands or
I mean-
store. That's up to you guys.
If you need a better weapon, then we can go
No.
to the store. But
I'm
if
good at
not,
the moment.
We can just
I'm
go to
going
the Red
to
Brand.
gesture to myself and say I am the weapons.
Weapons implies plural. There is one of you.
But I can attack in so many ways.
That sounds sexual.
Yeah, it got weird. All right, I guess to the
Red Brands.
Giants Tap House. Was it the Which-
Sleeping Giants.
Sleeping
Tap
Giants
House.
Tap House?
Sleeping
Alright.
Giants Tap House it is.
Do you guys know where that is?
No, we haven't asked. Crap.
We just run out and he's
Excuse
like,
me, miss. Where's
You guys
the
run out into town and just start wandering around. Is this the Sleeping Giant? Is this the Sleeping Giant?
Are
Where's
you
the
a-
Tap House?
Are you a
No,
sleeping
the
giant?
other one.
Oh, the Sleeping Giant. Don't tell Harbin I told you, but it's on the east end of town, like on the way to the ruined manor on the hill.
Thanks. We should get some ale sometime. Anyway, goodbye.
I would love that as you're like walking out and just kind of ignore her.
Whew, I think I hit it off with her.
So from the Town Master's Hall, you would have to go back to the town green to go east on the road up to the manor, past the Stonehill Inn.
Okay.
I mean, are we passing the? Well, whatever. Let's just keep going. It's fine.
Okay. So you guys are going right to the Sleeping Giant?
Yeah. Is there anything else we want to do on the way, or just want to head right there?
just
I don't
wanna
know. I
head
mean,
right
I guess I'd like to know more what we're walking into, but I don't know how we. Everybody's been so tight-lipped about it.
Maybe they'll be more open-lipped if they don't exist.
True. Let's do this.
All right, let me
Alright.
use the bathroom again one more time, guys, real quick, and then we will go to the
Yeah.
Sleeping Giant, and we'll see what's going on at that place.
I'm gonna get some water too. Yeah.
Ow, my back. I'm getting old.
I'm getting old too. I worked 58 hours this week, and I feel like shit.
I'm so glad I'm done with that nonsense. Fucking working in manufacturing. I remember I was working like between 80 and 112 hours a week.
Damn, fucking hell. I just work at a distribution center. A Target
So that was the
distribution.
first time I found Ryan eating ass. Oh, hey Ryan.
Eating ass. Excellent.
Ooh, they're red. That means we get to fight. Let's go. I mean, what? No, I don't know. They're enemies. Okay.
Finally. Oh my
Oops.
god, if your dad was playing this, he would be like so pissed by now. It would be so great.
Why would he be pissed?
Because
We haven't
killed
fought anything this session
Oh, holy shit, you guys haven't fought anything.
No, we haven't.
until now. They heard we were talking shit. They're waiting for us.
Trying to add you guys tokens, but I'm failing. Where the hell?
It's gonna be. There's no grid system on this map. It's just gonna.
We could
But the
still
measuring
kinda...
does still work.
Measuring does still work. Cool.
Okay. Hi, gorgeous butt. What are you doing? Princess.
Oh, there's two? We don't need two of those guys, no.
There definitely should
There
be
we
two
go.
of me.
As you guys continue east past,
Did you just
and now I
delete
got
me?
rid of someone.
Yeah, you
Okay,
just
did.
deleted me.
I only deleted one. You guys come upon the last building on the road before it leads up the hill to that ruined manor on the hill. You see this kind of run down, dirty, not upkept at all, shitty, made of wood, drinking thing with two like wooden Wild West saloon doors at the front.
Well, let's go in and get a drink, shall we?
Love
Sounds
that
good.
idea. Me first. Oh, this
walk
time
in.
he doesn't fucking try to rush in before me. Wow. Is that metagaming?
No.
As you walk in, you see a dwarven woman behind the bar talking with a man wearing like a red vest with two blades at his side, kind of leaned over the bar. And at the table behind them, you see a few more, all human males dressed in different manners. Some have like red bandanas, some have like red armbands, all in like different patchwork leather armor, all wielding blades, sitting and drinking from glasses of ale. They all kind of stop and stare at you as you walk in.
What? Am I not welcome here because I'm greens?
The human at the bar steps away from the bar and walks and just sits at the table, and they all kind of return to their drinks there as the surly bartender goes, "Ah, you're welcome here. What can I get for you?"
What
do
do
you
you
got?
have?
We have ale, and that's about it.
Ale it is.
It's not good, but
I brought my
it'll
own.
get you drunk.
I brought my own as I bring out my bottle.
No outside food and drink, please.
I'm gonna slowly pour myself a shot with the shot glass I stole from the bar.
One of the humans at the bar just kind of makes eye contact with the barkeep as she gestures towards you. You heard what the lady said. No outside drink here. Buy a beer from the lady.
Whose are yous?
He like takes a dagger and slams it into the desk. This is this one talking. That's none of your damn business. Who are you? You look like outsiders.
That's
What
none of
gave
your
you that
damn
impression?
business.
Well, I ain't seen your three ugly mugs here before, and that's gonna be a problem, is it?
Are you gonna make it a problems?
It's only a problem if you want it to be a problem.
Because I said, throw them out, boys. It already seems like they're gonna be a problem.
Bertigans! I need wisdom saves. Oh yeah.
They all get up and draw their blades.
I guess we're doing this.
Doesn't seem like this town's big enough for both of our groups, so...
That sounds like a cliche, and I don't know what that is.
You guys looking a little cold.
Alright, let's roll
I
initiative.
love this
Let's go.
character arc for you, man.
This is really good. I mean, it's just.
Oh, Christ almighty.
God, I hope we don't die in this bar.
Oh, yes, the frontline barbarian should definitely roll the fucking lowest initiative.
I mean, you haven't rolled the lowest yet. I mean,
No, I did. That was me. I did it.
Oh, okay.
I did
there you
that.
go. Perfect. Good.
I just hope I don't get bomb rushed and just get stabbed.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Dodge, duck, dip, dive, and dodge.
Eric has a 4 with a -1 from a
Crushing
5.
it over here. Go last. That's what I want
Actually,
to do.
you're not technically last, so
Oh no!
that
Wow.
was a blessing.
Well,
Let
wait,
me
aren't you
just-
a forge cleric? So it's probably best if you go last, anyways. Well,
Yeah.
maybe not for a forge
Yeah.
one. I don't know. I never played one of those.
I mean, their claw clerics are pretty similar.
I only ever played a Tempest cleric.
Yeah, Tempest clerics are dope because
Yeah.
lightning.
Yeah, just shot. Imagine the same character I am right now, but using shocking puns instead of fire puns.
That sounds
I like that.
shocking.
I wanted to play a trickery cleric that worshipped what's her fucking name? It's like the opposite of the Lady Luck actually in this campaign, like Lady Doom, but I forgot her actual name. I was gonna do a good role play with that, but it's like an evil cleric,
Ooh, like a death domain-ish, or
similar kinda, but as they all get up and draw their blades, it's gonna be Tybalt's turn first.
let's go.
Set them on fire.
I'm pretty sure I set this up to where all of them will fit in a cone. Let me just check real quick.
They should. Well, let's see. D might be out of it, to be honest.
Because he's a little angled up to the.
But you should be able to at least hit 3 of them: A, B, and C.
Well, he can
Alright,
move
let's-
a little bit too, right? And try and get them all in the cone.
Oh yeah, you can move first.
Oh yeah, where would I have to be to get all 4 of them?
I would say like to the left slightly.
Just
Right?
Yeah, you have
jump
to
up
be,
on this
like-
table right here and just set them all on fire.
Dude, he does not want an acrobatics check. Probably.
True.
I would say like right there would be able to get them all. Maybe a little bit back, like there. Yeah. Goes 20 feet, right?
Or it's 15 feet.
15.
Oh, we lost
Yeah.
audio.
We did.
Tibble looked like he was talking, and then he
15
wasn't.
feet.
Oh,
sorry.
there it goes. Okay.
Okay.
I have push to talk, so I might not have been pushing the button all the way.
I would say as the DM, it might be 100% perfect, but I would say you'd be able to hit all 4 of them.
I
From this
need
position.
a dexterity saving throws.
All right.
If they do better than a 13, they'll take half damage.
Watch
Alright.
me
Or
fucking
13
kill
and
them
up.
all.
C rolled a nat 1,
Oh no.
but yeah, nat 1, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay, and A also rolled a nat 1. Let's
Oh
go.
my god.
B rolled a 13,
Oh,
he
that
makes
just
it.
passed.
and D rolls a 14.
Wait,
Yeah,
no, I
so-
thought 13 was a just hit because we were following the same rules.
13
as
is the DC.
I was wrong with that.
You were.
The saving
Got it.
throw makes it. It's different from AC, so if it matches, it meets it for saving throws, but for armor class, it still gets hit.
Okay.
I was going
So,
crazy, but
Let's
so
do this 3d6.
C and A take full damage.
10 damage.
9 damage. B
So these
5 damage.
these two take full damage, and these two take half.
I believe so.
Yep, C and A take full.
Oh, okay. These guys do fall.
So that's a total of 20 damage in total. Level 2. Level 2. We
We
mark
cast
off.
that level 2.
Mm.
It only rolled the 3d6 though.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay.
No, I only have first level spells. I'm saying we're level 2 damage. Like, I don't know.
Oh,
Don't worry
okay. Well, technically you did 10, 20. You did 30 damage total. Technically.
Oh, right, because
Yeah.
I can't even do math. This is why. This
That's
is
why I
why
was
I'm a,
confused. I was like, wait a second.
this is why I'm a warlock instead of a wizard. I couldn't cut it as a wizard.
As you lay out your hands and whisper a little incantation to Asmodeus, fire just bursts, and the bartender just ducks behind her bar, and it just ignites the table. And C and A, just some of their armor burns off. They have very severe, like 3rd-degree burns over most of their bodies, still standing. B and D kind of duck behind their chairs and dodge some of the blast, but definitely still got charred as you see like smoke coming off all of them.
All right. Then I'm just gonna move to right here behind this table, or no, not a table, like on the rug. Sorry, it looked kind of like a table.
Right, back.
Yep. And that'll be it for me.
All right, so let me just measure this. So that's me double, so 10 feet. C is going to just leap and dive across the table as it was catching fire. Already kind of being on fire, didn't really affect him as much. And then move forward to the first person he sees, kind of blinded by the fire as he runs through and just swings his short sword twice at our dwarven friend, Bayrick.
Yep.
Let me just make sure this is rolling everyone because everyone. That ignore that.
That's a D6.
Yeah. No,
Natural
that's
one.
it. Yeah, I have bad rolls today. All right, this should roll to everyone. Oh, that rolled to self again.
Oh, is it doing that thing with the plug-in again? Because I'm seeing rolls.
Because I see a 22.
Right.
I see a custom roll of 1, and that's it.
Ignore that, but I need to get rid of that. Remove extension. Here we go. Bam. Okay. Rerolling to everyone and I finally got rid of that stupid extension. Here we go.
Oh, there we go.
You're lucky. There. To hit. 7.
That'll miss.
He does get to string with another short sword as he has another blade in his offhand. Ooh. That's a nat 20.
Oh, no.
That'll hit.
He's going to stab you for... Only rolled the 1d6 plus 2 for 5 plus... This is not a bonus. 3.
1.
And do 8 damage to you as it stabs into you. His second blade as he comes around. Kind of just pierces right over your shield into your arm. Near your shoulder.
Dragon eggs, huh?
Time for you to get out of town.
Okay.
A is going to run up, assist his teammate, but attack the lizard standing there. Your breath probably smells like shit. 7 for his first strike. It's going to be a miss. His second strike will be a 20.
Nice.
4, 5 piercing damage as he takes his short sword and just kind of jams it into your thigh as you were kind of dodging his first strike. How'd you like dumb apples? After that'll be Wynn's turn.
Oh, good. Since you're half cooked, I'd like you with some apples. And I am going to rage and then attack him. +2. Oh, that just adds +2 damage. Okay.
But it also makes you take half damage from piercing and slashing and bludgeoning and some magic.
Yes.
15 does hit.
Okay.
I actually don't think it's any magic until, unless there's a subclass that does it. I think it's just bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
Oh, yeah, at this level, yeah, for sure. You're right. Later on in the
Totem
subclass,
Warrior, though.
Yeah, then you get the magic except for Force and Psychic, I think.
It's just Psychic.
Oh,
Really?
so I gotta roll damage. Sorry, I got distracted by you guys telling me what was up.
We're telling you what's up.
Did I just roll a fucking 1? I did 4
Yeah.
damage. Well, no, 5, 6 damage.
You take your glaive and you bring it down and slice into him and kind of cut right across his chest down to where his belly button is. But even with his burned wounds and stuff, he grimaces in pain. He's like, "Boys, I'm hurt." He is very close to death after your strike.
Well, then let's finish him off with Hungry
Oh wait,
Jaws.
no, you get +2 damage.
I added to it 6 total.
Oh, you kill him.
Oh, okay. Well, then he's dead.
Okay, you take your glaive and you slash him and he dies as you rip his guts out and
Awesome.
dig deeper than you once did. They killed Smitty!
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 Smitty Waterman Jensen.
Anything else for your turn, Wynn?
I think that's good. I'm happy with what I did there.
The barkeep throws... Let me just make a dexterity check for this guy. Throws a glass bottle towards B, who catches it. Let me just check one thing. It's like a black bottle with like a symbol of fire on it. As you can see it flying through the air, and he catches it. He's gonna throw it right about here.
Bat it out of the air.
Well, he's gonna throw it actually right towards where Smitty died, right at the lizard folk.
Can I catch it and throw it back?
Nope.
Can he catch it with his jaws?
That is true.
I have to roll a ranged attack at you. Oh yeah, he can catch it in his jaws if he wants to. It's up to him.
Don't do that.
Would you like to catch it with your jaws?
Caliente.
Only if I can do it while
Did
it's
I get
intact.
rid of my fucking encounter? Oh no, I moved it over here.
Hey,
That's right.
Spooks,
Okay.
you make a better door than a window, buddy.
When you have like 20 tabs up, it's very RIP.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. Get down. I can't see.
Does 7 does not hit.
Come on. Lay down. Here. I got you, buddy. There
He
you go.
throws it past
There you go.
where the lizard folk was, and it lands on the table behind him and just catches the table on fire. It's burning with like a very bright flame, burning much brighter than a natural fire. Damn it! The guy says he throws it.
They
The lizard
clearly
folk
don't
barely
care
dodges
about
away.
You
preserving
throw
this
like your
building.
mom.
Wow.
And then he's just going to move up here, where next to dead Smitty, the
Don't.
lizard folk. It'll be Bayrick's turn after that.
Come on, buddy. Stop. You're being annoying.
All right. Yeah, I think the first thing I'm gonna do is try to hit C. And I'm in melee with him, and he hit me pretty good. So I'm just gonna try to hit him with my Warhammer. A 22 to hit, assuming
Yep.
that hits. Better
Does.
hit.
He's wearing +3 plate mail. It misses.
For 10 damage.
Damn. Okay, you kill him.
Yeah, wow.
Yes. I relieve his head from his neck. Well, probably not with a warhammer, but we'll
How
say
about you
it's
just
not much
relieve
left.
his head into Buddy.
You relieved his shoulders and his neck. from his body.
Let's see. Oh, you stop bothering me. Go away. Oh, do I want to? Do I really need to heal myself? Probably not. I think I'm all right. Do I want to move anywhere? Honestly, here is not that bad. So, or should I? Well, I wonder if I should move up to engage D. What is D wielding right now?
They're all wielding short swords. They're all dual wielding short swords.
Okay. Actually, no. Okay. All right. I think that's my turn. I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna like actually just shift a little bit to the middle here to kind of give Tybalt some cover.
Okay. It's gonna be Ruffian D's turn, and
Come on.
the barkeep's gonna be like, "You boys better take care of these outsiders. Glassstaff isn't gonna like this very much." As she pulls a crossbow from behind the bar.
What?
D's going to move forward and be like, "Grizzla, calm down. We got it under control."
Yeah,
He's gonna move
Grislaw,
forward
calm
to
down.
the dwarf. An attack with his two short sword attacks. First is for 15,
Miss.
and second is 18.
That'll hit. That's meat, right? Meter. Yeah, meter beat, right?
Oh yeah,
My armor class is 18, so that's
which is damn good AC, by the way.
yeah.
If I can just
Well,
get this shit.
shield and chain. I'll get you there. I can make it 19. I probably should, honestly.
He's gonna deal 6 damage as he stabs kind of right in your like upper armpit area where it's like your chainmail might be a little weaker. It kind of pierces through. What did I tell you, Grizzla? We got it under control. We'll beat these little punks back to where they came from. They're gonna pay for killing Smitty and Johns.
Come on, dude.
And at the end of the initiative order, Grizzla is gonna fire her crossbow at the cooker / goblin slayer Tybalt.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
Still seems like you boys need some help. Ooh, it's gonna be a 22.
You hit me about 9 points ago.
And then 1d8 plus 3, it's gonna be 7
Oof.
damage as the crossbow bolt slams right into you.
I don't like it, but I'll take it.
I don't like it either. What a bitch.
I mean, honestly, if you look at her character portrait, it is like pretty clear that was gonna happen. Like she's not fucking around.
Tybalt, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna move to about here. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Hex on D.
Did you just get
What the
hexed?
hex does that do?
Yes.
It's like a curse.
Did we
It
just we
is-
glazed over my pun? God damn it.
Oh, I got it. I
Um,
appreciate you.
whatever-
I appreciate you.
Whenever I deal damage to it, I'll do an extra d6 damage. And I also get to choose an ability, and they have disadvantage on ability checks for the chosen ability. So I'll make it Dexterity. No disadvantage
Okay.
on Dexterity checks.
He has dis on dex.
And then I'll, with my regular action, shoot an Eldritch Blast at him.
Okay.
Get wrecked.
That is a miss because it's 10. And I'm pretty sure it's not. Their AC is above 10.
I didn't even see that roll for some reason.
I'm not seeing anybody's rolls right now.
Okay,
Refresh your
I'll take your word
pages.
for it.
Okay.
I wouldn't lie about missing.
That's a, even if you lied, I honestly wouldn't even care that much. Part of the game, but I appreciate your honesty. It
Yeah.
does miss with a 10
Yeah.
though.
Well, then I'm just gonna.
Now, if
Go
you
at
said you got like 3 nat 20s in a row, we might have to investigate.
I'm just
that
gonna
one.
go right here on the outside now.
Okay. Just step to the doors. You just
Tybalt.
hear, look at the coward run from the inside. As
I'm
you
not
stop-
running. I'm fleeing with style.
I know he's got our back
All right.
at some point.
Oh,
He also
Jesus.
does bonus action dash. He had 2 bonus actions and got the hell out of there. C and A are dead on the ground, bleeding from their wounds and burns. Well, they're not really bleeding from their burns because, it doesn't really work that way. But they're still bleeding from the other wounds on top of their burns. It's going to be Wen's turn.
All right, B, you're going down. That's a nat 20, my dude. So-
Woo, baby, let's go!
Roll damage.
Glaive.
So 16,
Oh, yeah!
That
16
does kill
total.
me.
Let's go.
I'm going to grab B by his throat and pick him up and just very slowly insert the glaive into his chest. Watching the life leave his eyes as he grunts and dies slowly. And then as he
Damn.
dies, I'm going to drop. And when he drops, I'm going to be making eye contact directly with Grizzla, is her name?
Uh-huh.
And then
She
say,
sounds-
and then say, "Don't go anywhere." And then for my second action, I'm gonna run over past my my dwarven friend here, who's getting the shit kicked out of him, and Hungry Jaws D to death.
Yeah, roll your...
Hopefully to
hit.
death.
Oh shit, I gotta mark that off though, because I only get that there we go.
Should be short rest, right?
Yeah, and that's gonna be 24.
Yeah, let's go.
That is going to hit.
Okay. Okay, we're doing some damage today.
Yeah.
For
Max damage?
God
Let's
damn it.
go.
You just bite a huge chunk out of like his shoulder and like almost into his neck and just rip it apart, and blood just squirts like all behind you and all over your face.
Is that a strength weapon technically? Like, do I add my +2 to that?
I would say it uses muscles in your jaw. So.
What is your strength a +3?
Well, yes, it is.
Then that's what it is.
Okay, so
Well,
then
but
it's technically
if he's raging,
I'm
he's
raging.
raging, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm raging, so it's technically
get the
11
+2?
damage.
I'd say yeah, because fuck it, why not?
Oh Jesus!
It's only a
You bite-
+2 for damage, by the way. That would be Dan.
Sorry.
Yeah, not to hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, +2 to damage.
Yeah,
what I
so
thought.
you bite deeper than I first described, and still spread, but just a little bit more blood. He's
Ooh,
Okay.
barely standing.
nice. Finish him off, my dudes. I'm fucking killing it today.
He's dead.
Literally.
Let's go.
Grisla goes, "Fuck this," and throws the crossbow across the ground and begins to run out the back door here.
Tibble,
Tibble's
Titter.
pretty out there. Tibble.
Right side.
No misty steps. Bayrick, it's your turn.
All right. Well, let's just let's just go ahead and try to finish this guy. And just hit him with my warhammer.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Yeah. 22 to hit.
Does hit.
Jesus.
And don't
These
well, you can roll,
Yeah,
roll
it's fine.
damage, but doesn't
8
matter how
damage.
much damage you do, because even if you did 1 damage.
All right. I would like to
Well-
subdue because he's the only person in front of us right now.
Oh,
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal, please, unless we catch Grisla. Like-
you. Normally, I would want that before.
Oh, sorry.
roll
Go
to
ahead then.
hit,
That's fine.
But
That's fine.
no, it's fine because I never told you guys that. You just kind of hold your hammer back just a little bit as you just knock him upside the head, and off from his wounds, his head just spins a little bit. You don't hear any neck breaking; he just lands on the ground.
All right.
Tibble,
Okay.
come back.
Yeah.
What? Oh,
Are we still in initiative order?
Nope.
Okay.
Combat now.
Well.
We have 3 dead and 1 bleeding unconscious member.
oh, I'm gonna make the rounds and take all the red pieces of clothing off.
Mm-hmm.
So we got 4 of those random pieces between headbands, vests, that sort.
And then we
Which
should
are all
probably
worth.
get out of here because 2 people lit this building on fire.
Yeah, there is
no.
still fire burning.
We gotta interrogate this guy.
Let's carry it. Let's just drag him outside. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, like let's go.
Well, what's
Or-
in this back room? Let's loot the place.
It's on fire.
It's on
That's true.
fire.
That's true. It is on fire.
The fire has spread. It's all over this table. It's been burning this way for the most part. It almost reached the bar now. And then this table is... The fire's staying semi-contained here, but it's burning very bright. Smoke is filling the room, though.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna I would like to bust through this room here, because she ran out this way, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I don't even know what's in here. I would assume it's like stores and stuff. So let's get out of here. Let's drag the one guy we got alive out of here.
Doing. What the fuck?
All right, you guys all out on the porch drag the... Okay. Roll 1d8 for me there when
Why?
you're in the fire.
But I didn't put myself there.
Alright.
You know what? No,
You're lucky
fine.
to-
But if my teammate
No.
wants me to burn, that's fine.
I was joking. Anyways. I figured that it wasn't you.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Jesus.
I just want to mess with you. But anyways,
It would have been funny though.
you guys, as the smoke is filling up the room that you were in, burning all this shitty timber, you drag the one unconscious body with the huge bite mark in his chest outside.
Okay, let's slap him awake.
You guys have fun with that. I'm gonna go sit like on this chair over here, and try to get a. I'm gonna try to get a short rest in while they deal with that.
Yeah, you can get a short rest. That's fine. And as you're getting a short rest, Grizzla comes up behind you and slits your throat.
Oh no!
She's a rogue. No, I'm just kidding. Now you're good.
Okay.
She ran away. Well, I don't know where she went, but she went somewhere.
All right, can we get this guy awake?
Yeah. All
right.
We'll just say that honestly, just slapping him, you can wake him up.
Oh, I wanted
Alright.
to roar at him aggressively.
Do it.
Cool. I'm gonna roar at him aggressively then until he wakes
Do it.
up.
Do
Okay.
it. Do it yourself. Get hit. Come on. Do the roar.
Meow.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna do
I'm
it.
not
Still
gonna.
unconscious.
I have
Okay.
I have a couple of foster animals in here that don't need to be listening to me make that kind of
That's fine.
noise.
All right, so I'd like to look at him and be like, "Where are the rest of the red brands?"
I ain't gonna tell you shit.
And spits at you.
Well, you're gonna die with that knowledge unless you tell me now.
I'm gonna slap him with my towel.
I'm gonna die anyway. Could give a shit.
Okay,
I'm
I'm,
a
gonna
cler-
pick him up and toss him back in the fire then.
Come
Well-
on, let's see if we can get some information from him.
I'll give you 5 gold if you tell us what you know. I say just sitting over at the table.
He just barely can turn his head because he has ripped muscles kind of near his neck. Fuck you.
Now
I
can I
mean-
throw him in the fire?
Why don't we
Where
go?
did Grizzly go? She left you to die. You're gonna cover her ass?
Yeah. You know what? Fuck that bitch too. She's probably out hiding in the stupid storage barn she has.
There is one back
Storage
there.
barn. All right, Win. Just take care of him.
Yay! I'm gonna look at him directly in the eyes and be like, "Flame broiled," and pick him up, and
And he just, before you pick him up, he just raises his middle finger up at you.
It's like, fuck!
I'm going to go ahead and eat that middle finger then,
Damn. He just goes, ah! As you bite the middle finger off.
and then I'm gonna pick him up and then throw him into the fire.
All right, just roll a Constitution saving throw going in there with all the smoke,
I can do
real
that.
quick.
Oof, that's rough. 9.
All right, roll a 1d4. We're breathing in a little too much.
Well, at
Yeah,
least my
smoke.
shitty roll followed me all the way
Nice.
to the
There you go.
damage.
Oh, I don't want to hear anything about your shitty rolls.
well,
You just
no,
rolled a
I
natural-
said that shitty roll.
Ah, that's
Yeah, we've been
I don't
doing
want to hear
alright.
anything about
No, I just fucked up like 2 people at once, so I'm all right.
True.
I mean, you rolled well against me. That's not against anybody else.
All right, let's go check out that
Fire.
storage barn, or we can wait till next time because it is getting kind of late.
I mean, I want to take a short rest if I can. To spend some hit dice.
Yeah, we can pause it here. I do realize. Yeah, we want to. That's fine because I know.